Well, I'm ready for the most part, except for we haven't rested, so I can't prepare spells.
No, I was gonna let you guys. I said last session at the end that you can put stuff in those slots. Like I'm just gonna say that if you want to, we can say because I'm kind of throwing you into a combat right away. I was like, that's kind of lame not be able to get to use your new stuff in the first fight. So go ahead and prepare with your new slots.
Hmm. Oh shoot.
Mm. Okay. Spells.
So, Pluto, I already prepared Name Bullet, or like I already cast it, but I'm going to prepare another one, just by the way.
Sure.
Do you know that many names?
I named the first one after the Dargon. I don't think I know any others right now.
I don't think any of your guys' new abilities are nearly as neat
Oh, wait,
as
did I
my
get...
ability to hide better.
Maybe I didn't get a slot in that spell
Yeah, until I hit
level.
level 15, I really don't get anything special.
No, I'm sure that you do have something much special. More special than me. I was being sarcastic.
Mm.
Granted, my ability to hide better is on a almost supernatural level.
Forgot how I made that meta magic. I think I just typed it in.
That's one I'm not particularly familiar with.
That's kind of awkward that it tells you that you level up in chat. Can't scam the DM.
No.
I guess I don't have another, or
Meta.
I already prepared another spell in that slot, Pluto, so I will not have another Name Bullet after all. I think last time I put in Wall of Ice instead, and I like that idea.
Oh, I guess I just edited it. Alright, I'll just do that. That's fine. Wall of blindness, deafness.
Wait, are we gonna be the wall party?
Sounds like he might be.
Because I also have Wall of Force.
Which is really good.
I know. I was looking at Magus spells. I'm like, man, I don't know what spell to take, and then I'm like, Wall of Force. Yeah, that's. I remember that on Wizpop. It was useful in every situation.
It's a pretty good spell.
It's dicked me over a couple of times as a game master. My players are like, take that! And I'm like, ah, shit.
I am making a zoo. I will stare at your creature through the force wall. He is
Normal
in captivity
combat
now.
becomes weird after Wall of Force comes out.
I mean, it gets more interesting, that's for sure.
Or boring, because everybody's just staring at each other through this wall.
that does happen sometimes. It's like, alright, do you just delay for 10 rounds? Alright. Seems like a good idea. The creature attacks the wall.
I'll just call for reinforcements. Oh,
So way to mark this
Yeah,
as
it's
a
not-
cantrip.
Alright, so we have your game tonight, Pluto. We have Matt's game tomorrow. Is that it?
That's it, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Well, that's it, the games I'm in. I don't know. I don't know about the rest
I
of
am
you.
not in any games that you're not in.
Okay.
Huh? I never really thought about that, but yeah, we're in all the same games.
So what we doing?
Just finishing up level up stuff, I think, and then we're gonna be starting here in about a couple minutes. So we kind of ended last session with
Domain school. Okay.
some perception checks, and there's going to be a combat with people that rolled high on the perception check, which I believe they rolled high enough. The only people that rolled high enough, I think, was actually just Silveric. I think everybody else failed the DC. It's this almost invisible thing, even though it's gigantic, came sneaking out and is about to attack you guys.
Didn't see this coming.
Oh no, you only rolled a 27.
This room looks important.
Yeah. I think it technically actually is invisible as it comes out to attack, but Silver rolled
Okay, I
a
should
really
be
high
good now.
37. Invisibility only gives you a plus 20 to stealth, so if you're moving, plus 40 if you're staying still, but this thing was moving, so if you roll high enough in perception, you can see things that are invisible.
Ah.
Also, I guess anyone who has seen invisibility up, but I don't think anyone does right now.
Nah.
I could be wrong. I know, like Jace, for example, can cast it at least, but
Sorry, I can cast what?
see invisibility. I just don't know if you have it up right now.
I cannot cast that. That's not on the Magus list.
Oh, I thought you did the thing to.
I
Okay, never mind.
did not do that. I do, in fact, have a Mask of the Mantis, which would let me see invisible things if I activate it.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That might be what I was thinking of then.
Blah blah blah. 3 charges.
I know my
And a
on my
charge
Magus,
to do
I took
things,
spell
including
blending
see
to get it.
invisibility. It doesn't say what the action is. I assume it's going to be a standard action to activate a magic item then.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate, but hopefully Swinky or Silveric gives me the warning and I can maybe do that as a surprise action.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
so
surprise. Oh, because I'm not in surprise round.
You're not in the surprise round.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I have to do it on round 1. Okay. It better be a big dragon.
So I'm
Showed it to you
refreshed
guys
on
last time.
spells,
So there it
right?
is.
Oh.
Not refreshed on them, but you get to use your new slots.
Oh, okay.
So like slots you used before are still gone, but like any new slots you picked up, you can go ahead and fill those with spells if you'd like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab something to drink real fast. I'm gonna get back. Are we good to go?
Yeah.
What the
I'm ready.
frick
I'm ready
is
when
that?
you are.
Okay.
The hell?
What's what?
That.
What?
Why are we always fighting
That.
fish?
What?
Is that a fish? I don't know.
You don't remember that?
No.
It showed up at the end of last session.
Ugh.
Also, if I tell you, you'll actually remember what that is. I know what that is. And I'll be leaving this to you guys because I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Secret doesn't recognize these things.
I mean, I'm zoomed out and it's small, so I'm not sure, but once I
Okay.
see what it does, maybe.
You might remember it, yeah. We were pretty familiar with these things.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
We fought a lot of these. So this nauseating
Probably
tapered
some
tower of
template.
flesh, eyes, and tendrils coils through the air, surrounded by a strange vortex of sucking wind. So it's also technically invisible at the moment right now. but it's gonna break its invisibility. Also, like you guys kind of don't, other than Silric, you guys kind of don't realize of what's happening as it's happening, but like this place has very still air, nothing going through here, but all of a sudden, like you kind of can feel like a current of air start up. So maybe you have like some sense of what's going of like danger, but not enough to act in the surprise around here. So we are going to start an encounter here, and everybody can roll initiative. And then Silric will get to act in a surprise round. And then I need to make Togbad roll as well. His amazing -1 initiative.
How do I edit my initiative? Because I know it's just gonna roll it if I press it.
You can double click on it, I think.
Yeah, it's just gonna roll. Okay, so Pluto, you're gonna have to set this, but
Uh-huh.
my initiative is at +6 of what that is.
Because of your favorite terrain.
Favorite
right?
terrain, yeah.
Okay.
I'm at +6 in dungeons and caves.
I think you would have to create a buff
Oh, to do it.
and if you want to have it do it, yeah, like create a buff. There might be one
Hmm.
pre-built for favorite terrain.
Let me check that.
But if not, we'll have to make a custom one. But that'd be the best way to do it, I think. And then you just check it when you're in your favorite terrain. And um,
You also make a macro to roll it like that too.
I already have this one open. Whatever, I'll open 2 of them. You're fighting 2 of these things now. Okay. So I just want to double check this thing's initiative. Yeah, okay. This is correct on the sheet. Okay. So surprise round, Silric, you get to go before this thing. It looks like it's like about to launch an attack. You get to actually act before it in the surprise round because you also beat its initiative. So what would you like to do? You can do a single standard action. So unfortunately, you can't do like a spring attack this round, but
Do I know what this is?
if you would like to roll knowledge dungeoneering, if you have it, you might be able to tell what it is, but otherwise you won't know what it is.
It's got tentacles, so that can't be good. Like ever.
You said it's like there's air coming from it?
Correct. There's like a wind current, and it almost looks like it almost seems like the wind's kind of sucking towards it,
Ew.
and you can see that like it's almost like it's forming like a ball of air that you think that like its attack might be air based, like it might be about to shoot a ball of air at you.
All right. I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna move up to the corner here.
Okay.
There's a giant fish-looking monster.
All right.
Yikes. Flying poly.
Flying polyp.
Yeah.
It is going to do it for its surprise round. I'm gonna go and begin combat here now. It's going to do its special attack. Just sort of like a breath attack that it's got.
Oh no.
Yeah. Um.
I feel like we
So.
were set up for this. What the hell?
Oh, where did Abrellis' token go?
No, I'm hiding. You can't see me.
Okay.
Let's roleplay that. Not even Game Master can see. Must roll perception.
My stealth and my skills while I'm in my favorite terrain are pretty dumb.
I think it just hits everyone anyway, but
Oh,
this
no.
is a reflex save to take half damage though. Or no damage if you have evasion like Silric and Umbrellas.
Okay.
So if you could all roll me a reflex save. Oof.
Wait,
where's my
what I
reflex?
roll?
I got a 2 on my
I
die.
did not roll a 1. What the fuck, man? Okay,
I know the feeling. Does
and
this
then
have...
Zabka as well, because he technically would be in there.
Yeah, it does have it there. Oh, it doesn't have it. It just has. It's just a placeholder. It's
I
funny.
don't think I have any bonuses. Let me just check. Reflex.
Okay, it rolled pretty low.
Is it an abjuration spell? No, it's probably a breath weapon.
This is a supernatural ability.
Yeah.
It's like a breath. It's like a breath weapon. Yeah.
Dang.
Okay, so let's see here. Silric unfortunately fails. Pilbo fails. Jace fails. Rosalina fails. Umbrella succeeds and takes no damage. So, pretty much everybody is going to take. As they get hit by this wind blast, they're going to take this 34 damage that I rolled because I rolled a ton of ones apparently, like 5 of them.
Okay.
That's
well,
oh my god.
5 of them and 5 2s as well. Good
But
lord.
we rolled really low saves, so
Yeah, so it evened out. Umbrellas takes no damage because of evasion.
Yep.
we need to do this ourselves.
Actually, hold up? Does Silric have improved evasion? Let me double check.
do
I don't think
monks
he has
get
improved.
improved?
He has
No, he
evasion, I
does.
think.
He does have improved evasion.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
Did they just get it for free?
they get it for free at like level
Wow.
11 or something, I think.
Whoa.
I have to take a
It probably
road trip for that.
13 then or something.
Yeah. So Silric actually takes half of that.
Nice.
You take
Yeah.
what is it? Whatever half of 34 is. I think that's 17. So everybody else takes 34 except for Umbrellas takes none.
Yep.
And Silric takes 17. And also, as that happens, there is a blast of wind that it's creating a tornado strength winds in that area for 1 round. So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, shit.
It's fine.
Says the larger guy.
I think mostly
small.
that's just gonna make it so moving
Zabka's
through your difficult
flying.
terrain and will hinder like range attacks. That's how I'm gonna rule it. So that's it. It's now
It's not going to affect Zabka's flying? I mean...
Oh, it might affect Zabka's flying, yeah, because he's
Yeah.
small. Yeah, Zabka might be like stuck, not be able
Dang
to move. All right, so let me pop out the combat tracker so I can use it easier. Yeah, I forgot to adjust Umbrellas' initiative, but you were the highest initiative anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it for this particular combat. So Umbrellas, you are up. You get to go first.
All right, so I still move half speed for stealth here.
Uh-huh.
But oh, oops, I put things on the map I didn't mean to. Where's the ruler for this?
Are these supposed to be...
Oh, I picked it up.
Yep.
No, I just want to make the little like ruler thing. There it is. Okay, so I am going to... I'm gonna full move. Let's see. I guess I can only get to here if I'm stealthing. I don't know, Pluto. How are you gonna rule hide in plain sight? Are we going with the whole like I can stand in an open room and just not be seen, or do I need some kind of like cover, however mundane it might be?
I mean, you still have to
Because this is
roll.
like a
It's a supernatural ability based almost. Like you can kind of do it in plain sight if it's in your terrain. You still have to roll a stealth check and whatnot, but yeah, I don't think you need cover. Like that's the whole point of hide in plain sight, right?
I don't know, because it's like I've heard people ruling it different ways. Because what the
Well, it depends
ability
on what it says.
says is
Yeah.
you can stealth while being observed, which I mean some people take it as, oh, you can find cover while
Then
being
you don't need
observed.
cover because you can be observed and then go behind cover and then stealth.
No,
Paizo
actually, you
NPCs
can't.
do it all the time, and they're little like, "This is what you're gonna do, and this is how you're gonna do it."
If you're in combat and you find cover, you still have to bluff the people because you're still being observed.
So all the Fae in book 1 of Reign of Winter, they literally every round after they shoot stealth, and then
Oh yeah, that's sniping.
okay, right, but you're in cover. They know where you are, but you can still stealth.
Right. Well, I'm gonna rule it in this game that you can, as it says, hide in plain sight.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if
makes
I
sense.
move, god damn it, why do I keep the wrong thing?
I mean, it's like
Sorry,
a high level ability, right? Like you gotta
so-
be like a superhero to have that.
10th level. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so if I'm moving at half speed, then I get to move 30 feet with a double move here. So I would like to go over here.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll anything?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a stealth check just so I can
Okay.
see the flying polyp.
Here
And...
come a self. Oh, did we identify it?
Not yet.
No, but it has a name tag.
Okay. Let's see. My favorite terrain buff should be working. Yes, it looks like it is.
Okay. Looks like you beat it.
Look at
So
that.
It cannot.
Shit.
It does not see you.
I'm more invisible than the wind.
Yeah.
You guys don't see anything.
I probably don't. I just
It's like,
saw
holy
Brillis go
shit,
by
where'd she
me,
go?
and then she just
Yeah. All right. So is that it then?
I'm gonna take my sword out while I move so that I'm armed.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, Rosalina.
holy shit! I'm on the top of the combat tracker for once. I want to acknowledge this. You said dungeoneering.
Correct. This is knowledge engineering.
Let's go.
You think it's an aberration of some sort? It definitely seems to have air. Oh yeah. Forgot as well. It has a 90-foot frightful presence. So I need Abrellis and Rosalina both roll will saves for me.
Oh.
First frightful presence.
This far away? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It has a 90-foot frightful presence, which I know
I mean,
is
it's very
Dude.
unsettling.
yeah, even from 90 feet away.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, Rosalina, you're 100 feet away, so I guess you don't need to roll it yet.
Oh, okay. That means Zalka doesn't have
But
to roll.
I think
either.
Gabrella
What the fuck?
says
Why is my will save so bad?
because you're a rogue.
No, it's like lower than normal. What happened here?
Rude.
I don't know. Do you have a penalty?
Oh, I see what it is. I have. Is this energy drain? Where the fuck is that? Yeah, I have 1 level drain. What was that from?
That was from a Breath of Life, I believe.
Did we rest?
Yes, so that should be gone, right? Or no, was that from that might have been from from Black
Oh, it was
Maga.
something else.
It's from Black
Yeah,
Maga, or not Black Maga, but the thing
the
that's the
thingy.
same type of creature as Black Maga.
Yeah. So
Uh,
that's still on me?
that is still on you, I believe. I don't think we removed that.
Yeah, I
Damn.
still have a wisdom drain too.
Oh, I have damage too.
Yeah, although Silver can actually remove the wisdom drain now, so
I have 5 wisdom damage. That wasn't removed, was it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, well, here we go, everybody. My will save is very bad.
Okay, so you're just shaken for
I'll take shaken.
a long time because yeah, it's just frightful presence. I believe it's 17 rounds. So for the entire combat, basically. Okay.
What was my knowledge? Did I learn anything?
You know it's an aberration, has some sort of error effect, but you don't have enough to identify this thing.
Okay. Does it look like it has eyes? Do I think it needs to see?
It looks like it has many eyes, more eyes than it should have. It's very unsettling.
Perfect. I'm gonna glitter dust it.
Okay.
I just push button. Is that accurate? That is. Okay.
All right. Well, it makes it save, but it's the good news is it still does something
It can't
because
disappear.
yes, also it even when it doesn't have that, it normally has concealment because it's partially invisible, but that counters that. So
Ah ha ha.
now it no longer has concealment. It would have had 20% concealment, and now it does not.
All right. Zobka is gonna try to fly out of this like little storm. I don't have a token for.
Yeah, I don't think you
do
ever created an actor for him. So
Yeah. He'd like to be over there, but he's invisible. So does he need to make a fly check or what do we got going?
I think he would have to make a flight check to try to get through.
Shouldn't be too hard. It's got a high number.
But yeah.
Okay. I guess I have a move action. Well, I'm gonna go in, but I'm slow, so.
You have a move and standard action, right? You haven't. Oh, do you glitter
Oh,
dusted? You
shit.
glitter dusted already.
Push
You just
the
have a
wrong
move action.
button. Frick, I forgot what button it is. I don't know. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, that's as far as I.
Yeah, I think Zopka gets out 25. Set the DC as 25. So
Okay, cool. Yeah.
okay.
That's it.
All right. Jace, you're up. There is a buffet of wind around you.
Do I have to do like some fear save?
Yes. Versus this unsettling presence.
That's a will.
Oh, I
assume,
stepped
right?
into its aura. I guess I have to do that now too.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Within 60 feet, or with 90 feet now. Jace, you are shaken. Rosalina, you are not shaken. You make the save.
Yeah.
How do I make myself? I found it. I think.
Should be there under conditions in the buffs
Is it
tab.
fear the same as thingy, or is it
Correct. The one that says frightened is the same as shaken. Although
frightened?
they have a separate one for shaken if you want to use it on Foundry actually.
Oh, they do.
But they're
I'll
the
use
same
that.
in terms of statistics, so that they apply. Okay.
And this windy wind, if I want to move around or whatever, do I have to do
Half
something?
speed. Nope, just move at half speed.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, half
5,
speed? Oh, then
10,
that means I'm here.
15. Wait, 5, 10,
Wait,
15,
I was behind, and so it's 10 to go.
20. I'm wearing celestial armor.
Yeah, once you're out of the circle, you can move full speed again. So
This is confusing. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I can go here.
okay, yeah.
And then I attack the guy. I'll do some stuff. Let's see. He's no longer invisible, so I don't need to worry about that. I'll arcane pull, point, enhance thing. I have 9 points left now. Are my buffs set? Yes. Okay, and then the spell I'm going to cast is. Did we knowledge engineering him successfully yet?
Nope.
Okay, I'll roll that too.
Okay, you know what this is. You know that it is a flying polyp. This is a aberration of the air subtype. Which that part's kind of obvious. You know that it has spell resistance, a number of spell-like abilities involving wind, spell resistance, immunity to acid, cold, and sonic, DR versus magic and slashing, but notably they're vulnerable to electricity. So if you have an electricity effect and can get through their spell resistance,
Ooh.
you can do massive damage.
Massive.
Tons
They're
of
also
damage.
they're also partially invisible, but that's been counteracted by Rosalina's glitter dust. So
Ah.
they can concentrate to become fully invisible. Um, but even without concentrating, they normally have 20% mischance. But yeah, no mischance because they're glitter dusted.
Okay.
And you know that wind blast thing that they did? They can do it every like it's like a breath weapon. So they can do it repeatedly, but there's a cooldown.
Okay. I'm just
No,
gonna do
I have
acid splash
lightning.
with my attack because it's SR no.
Are you in range for? Yeah, it looks like you are. Okay.
I barely am.
For a level 14 character, yeah.
My close range is 60 feet. Okay. Here comes roll. So it's a full round. We do not have haste, and we do not get point blank. Hiya.
It's just the first attack, right?
I moved. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not have individuals set up, but I shouldn't have clicked so many things.
Well, when you click the attack button, it lets you check mark how many, if it's
Yeah.
full attack or not. But yeah. Okay,
It's
so
okay. The other one's missed anyways, probably.
30. Yeah, the 36 hits. So that one, the damage does go through.
Okay, and it would have been like a 38 because no spell combat, but I figured it hit anyways. So
Okay, so you do some damage to this thing.
Pew.
All right. Pilbo, are you within 90 feet? Not quite, but if you move any closer, you'll have to make a will save.
Okay. 4, so 7, 5, 5. I think I know this answer. Okay, 6. I can't cast that spell. Okay.
Yeah, in Strange Aeons, these things were like mooks for like book 6. like
Yeah.
we fought like a dozen of these fucking things.
I mean, like, once you start sending them after the PCs, they better start, like, being able to fight them a lot.
Yeah.
It's like,
Wouldn't that have been fun to be like a lightning kineticist? Oh man.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you could have taken lightning.
we dealt with them anyway with Kudu not being a lightning kineticist, but yeah, that would have made things easier for sure.
It's like when you play like Second Darkness, like the adventure's telling the players to be able to fight Drow by like
Yeah,
book 3.
these are like a classic Lovecraftian creature. So
So if I move up, am I able to get Blessing of Fervor on the whole party?
maybe.
The problem is Jace is 40 feet away from me, but only 30 feet
Did you
away
ask about
from
bless?
Blessing of
Rosalina.
Fervor.
Oh, Blessing of Fervor. Okay.
No two targets further than 30 feet
Yeah,
apart
I don't
or
think
whatever.
Well, I think you would be able to do it on everybody but Togbad if you move a little bit closer.
Well, no, because Silver and I are 35 feet apart.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you wouldn't be able to do it on both of. You'd have to pick
No one told
one
me.
of those two as well.
All right, I'm just going to do it from here and
Get
It's fine.
everybody,
I have boots of haste
everybody
anyways.
but
everybody
Jace.
but Jace. I think Umbrellas
Yeah.
is
My name is
still in range
Jacelina.
as
Thank you very
well,
much.
right?
Jacelina, yeah.
I don't actually know where Umbrellas is, but I think she might be in range for Blessing of Fervor.
Abrellis has disappeared. That's the hide in plain sight is too good.
It's too powerful. Can't get buffs either.
I've gone approximately here.
All right.
All right, I'm going to use my Blessing of Fervor for movement.
Okay.
Move, which means I can.
Remember,
Okay.
it's costs double move to move through here.
Yeah.
Does it have the casting circle thing on right now?
And it should. There we go. So is it shift? No. Was it control? There we go.
Yeah, I think it's control clicking. Which
I
confused me
don't.
when I go from roll 20 back, like from Mantis' roll 20, where it's like the Q button.
And then space.
Yep, that did it. Okay. All right. Seems like a pretty solid turn. Silric, it is your turn. You may take this is your first full turn. And you have Blessing of Fervor, so you can use that for one of those different effects.
I'm gonna move up closer, so do I need to roll the...
Oh yeah, Unsettling Presence. I need one from Pilbo now. I'll get you moved closer too.
What did will save?
Will save, yeah. So Silric also rolling a will save. All right, Pilbo auto fails unless you have a reroll. But it's just shaken, so for the entire combat. Silric, you're also going to have shaken then, so you can find shaken in the buffs tab as a condition. So just a penalty to attacks and saves and stuff like that. Technically for 17 rounds, but so yeah, and then also for Silric, since you have Blessing of Fervor, you can increase your speed by 30 feet. You can make one extra attack as part of a full attack action, although I wouldn't do that for this round because I don't think you're in flying kick range. And
Yeah.
you can use it for a +2 bonus on attack rolls and dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves. It's basically either move speed or a bonus to attacks. I don't know if you need the move speed though, because you already have like 100.
That's not enough.
It's not enough. I mean, more move speed makes it so you can potentially spring attack up to attack it, and then spring like all the way back. So there is that.
Oh, that's
You
a
could
good
go
idea.
from having 70 to actually literally 100 move speed, and then spring attack would let you move to 200 feet.
Oh my god. All right, yeah. I'm gonna spring attack then.
Okay. And keep in mind, if you want to, you can spring attack and stay where you are. I don't know if I'd recommend necessarily staying next to this thing, but it is an option. You don't necessarily have to spring back.
I'm not staying there, that thing, for a second.
Or I guess spring attack, yeah, you wouldn't be able to move 200 feet. It's just 100 feet, but 75 feet to get up there, and then you'd have 35 feet to move back away from it.
What you gotta do is get long arm with a ranged, or with like a reach weapon, and then there you
Yeah.
go. You can reach really far. Really, really far.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is not a combat where the improved spring attack will matter because there's only one target, but
Yeah. All right, I hit it, and then I'm going up here.
okay. Well, do you hit it?
If I hit it,
Let me
I just
see.
wave at it.
Yeah, it looks like you miss.
Oh no. It begins.
But all right. And then it's gonna have its turn now. It's gonna use a spell-like ability because it doesn't like what just happened to it. And by that I mean it doesn't like that the arrow just hit it. So it's gonna cast its spell-like ability. Which you guys can spellcraft if you'd like.
Yeah. I can see in this wind. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you guys. Oh, the wind's gone now. That only was for one
Dude,
round.
Oh,
my
okay.
rolls today are so bad. I rolled one attack that was good.
You might
and
still
everything
know
else
what
has
this
been like
is.
5.
Actually,
Every other roll is 5 and under.
I think
Get in the game, Ziduram.
Like
get your
literally
head in
5
the
and
game,
under.
man. Get your head in the game. All right. The wind's gone actually. But I think you guys all of you that had spellcraft and rolled it, identify that he has just cast a wind wall in front of himself.
Oh.
So that's all he's gonna do though. He just casts the wind wall and looks menacing. Oh, I forgot to
I'll
roll
shout to
Dogbads.
Jace to like,
I'm pretty
don't
sure he
shoot your
failed.
arrows through that. If we know where exactly it is, he can maybe get around it instead.
Okay. Togbad, unlike Jace, can throw his ranged attack through a wind wall because it is a boulder. So he is going to
Windwall
do that.
can't stop Boulder.
A wind wall does not work against boulders, it turns out. So he's gonna. Oh, that's a placeholder attack. All right.
What does stop boulders? Gee.
Oh no, this one works. Okay, he's gonna throw a rock. Oh shit, he hits. Look at that. Look at that.
I
Togbad,
mean,
what a champion. Unfortunately, this thing has DR, so it doesn't take the full damage from the rock, but
yeah,
It should do a decent
but it
amount.
does. It actually does do some damage. It gets through the DR, so
nice.
he does a little bit of damage by throwing a rock at this thing.
Oh, Rosalina says, "Good job."
That's Togbad's turn, and we're in round 2 now. Abrellis.
All right, we're gonna continue to Metal Gear Solid here. We're gonna go another 30 feet
Oh, we
over
see her.
here.
We know where she is.
We're going over here now. Getting closer. So where's this wind wall?
Yeah,
The wind
where-
wall is it's gonna be like right there. Why is there text on this?
Oh, okay.
It's so annoying. All right, let me get here.
What are you using the jaw with?
Text. How do I just delete that? New text. No text. There we go. I don't know. It just by default it wants to put text on that.
Then say Windwall. Jeez, like, make it seem
Nah.
like we're stupid, because we might wonder.
It's a wind wall. I trust you guys know what this line is.
Okay.
I trust my players. My players are smart. They're the best
Right.
players. All right, so what would you like to do, Brellis? You just moving closer?
I am moving closer. Yes, my goal is to get past the wind wall and maybe attack it.
Dismount or are you done?
No, I can't move any more than I've already moved 30
Oh.
feet.
Did you have your fervor? Your bless? Oh,
I
you're
thought I do have
still.
Blessing of Fervor,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, you could use that for increased move speed if you want.
Well, I was right here, so I can get here 60 feet if I double my move speed while stealth.
Okay.
That way I'm not breaking it. Yeah, that's 60 feet. See, I was here before. And then another 60 is over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm staying low to the ground, or however it is that I'm stealthing.
Yeah, you're just blending in with the environment. You're climbing over to him while with a box over yourself. So
Yeah.
this thing just sees like a box with feet moving closer, and he's like, it's probably normal. It's probably fine.
It's been there the whole time.
Yeah. Okay. Rosalina. Oh yeah, I need to make Tog bad. I'm pretty sure he's affected by unsettling presence. Since he moved a little bit closer. Yeah, he is.
Well, yeah, not great. I'm gonna use my fervor to move
Wait, did you make the save?
faster.
Okay.
So Rosalina scurries up like right next to Jace. And then I retribution that thing.
Okay. It gets a will save for that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, did I roll it as a
I don't know
private
how
roll?
well this thing's set up.
Okay. Well, it fails. It rolled a 20. I think I did it as a private roll on accident, but
Okay. I can't cackle, so just 7 rounds.
all right. It has retribution on it. Okay. Is that it?
Zabka's gonna no, he can't see umbrellas. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Jace.
Okay. So with what does it just automatically block all arrows? Nothing I can do, basically.
The wind wall does, yeah.
Okay.
Arrows and bolts will deflect upwards and miss, while any other normal ranged weapons passing through it have a 30% miss chance, but a giant thrown boulder, a siege engine projectile, and other massive ranged weapons are not affected. So if you want to get one of Togbad's boulders and throw it through there, that'll be fine. But otherwise, yeah.
Well, as a player who is definitely not a one-trick pony,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have things I can do in this
Oh,
situation.
I'm sure. I was anticipating the I don't do anything.
What is this
But we'll
creature
see.
flying by chance?
Yes, it
Okay.
is flying.
I'm gathering intel. I do not have blessing for fervor, but I can click my boots of haste and run over to Silric. And I'll do that.
Okay.
Wow, I'm using boots of haste for not attacking. It's amazing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast heroism on Zorik.
All right, that seems like a good idea.
'Cause I remember I didn't cast it last time, and I should have, and then I never did.
Yeah. So Silric, I think, has a buff for heroism already built. So just go ahead and turn that on.
Cast.
And all right, I think that's probably a good idea. Is that
I
it
still have
then?
one use of heroism left for the day, but yes, that is it for me.
Okay. Pilbo.
Be the hero, Zorik. I cannot.
Can I? Let me make sure I actually have the spell. Can I dispel greater that wall?
You could. Probably. It's a spell-like ability, so I mean, you'd have to make a cast level check versus it, but
All right, let's try it. Can't get any worse.
I don't know if just greater dispel does anything
Need to
better for you in this
expand.
case, but
I don't think I have normal dispel.
yeah. I think using it
a
for
thing.
this is gonna effectively like do the same thing as regular dispel would, but if you're using it to counterspell, greater dispel gets a +5. I don't think it does for just a regular dispel
That's
though,
fine.
or it's
Let's
+4.
get this cast out of the way. No, cancel that. Put
Does it
that to
cancel on this
0.
thing? Okay, there we are. Okay, I know what the
If it
DC
rolls,
update
the
is.
caster level check. Caster level check. I don't think I have caster level offset. To overcome, yeah, that's not spell resistance though, so spell pin doesn't matter, right?
Spell pen does not matter, correct. There is a feat called Dispel Focus, I want to say. Does that have the caster level
Jesus,
check
it
built in
rolled
here?
the freaking. Oh, it didn't even roll it.
It didn't. It just gave me a text. I mean, I have that text. Okay. You're in luck because the DC for this was 25. So the wind wall, it goes away.
Cool. I'm going to. I can hate Hero Lab. Spin. Oh, I'm also going to change my buff to attack AC, remove it off of movement, and move up behind pillars. Come on, you fucker. Base.
Okay. All right. Silver. I think you are in flying kick range now if you would like to, but I would take an attack and see if you do. Alternatively, you could spring attack. What would you like to use your Blessing of Fervor for this round?
An extra attack.
Okay. So flying
Uh,
kick it is then.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm flying in there for Jacelina.
All right. So it's going to attempt to attack you with one of its tentacles as you flying kick towards it. I'll roll this from my Hero Lab sheet because it's well, actually, I might be able to do it from here. Doing a single attack. Oh, well, it missed. So that's good. You dash up and do a flying kick on this thing. I think only one of those attacks is going to hit. It's a lot of like low rolls there. But you do hit him with one of those attacks. Yeah, that has the haste attack. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it did it right. You checked the, or did you check the haste attack when you did it?
No.
Oh, okay. Roll one more attack then. Just do a single attack there. Okay, well it missed anyways, but you do hit him with one attack though. Okay. And yeah, it tries to attack you as you flying kick towards it, but it misses. I think yeah, I would have had to roll pretty high to hit because you have mobility as well. Okay. Is that it? You have anything else you'd like to do, swift action wise, or anything?
No.
Okay. In that case, it's gonna take its turn now. Then. I think it's just going to full attack Silric. All right. It looks like one of those attacks is gonna hit Silric. And it takes half of the damage that it deals to Silric back to itself, I believe. So Silric, you're gonna take 19 damage. It's also going to attempt to grab you with that attack, but it's trying to grab you with the tentacle without. So it's going to be that. Oh, no. Yeah, that'd fail even with plus the +4. So, but it actually is even lower than that. So it'd be a 10 versus your CMD, and I believe your CMD is like in the 30s. So
40.
Your CMD is 40.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Nice.
yeah, so he just does the 19 damage to you. Looks like you already got that, and it's gonna take some damage back because of the retribution hex. It's gonna take
Yay.
10 damage. Okay. And then Togbad. He's going to, even though he's scared, he's going to move closer. I think he's gonna just double move. Is this control? Okay, cool. I think he can move a little bit closer than that, actually. He can double move up into melee, almost melee range here. Okay, that's what Togbad did. He just double moves up closer. Abrellis.
All right, so it's apparently it's low enough to the ground where we can melee it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, because it's so massive. It's a how tall is this freaking thing? It's like 30 feet tall. Like it's so even though it's hovering above the ground, it takes up the entire like height of this part of the building.
Can I get past it here? Like, can I go under it?
Sure.
Okay. Then I would like to double move there.
Okay.
And I wait.
I will tell you though, it is amorphous, so it's going to be immune to precision damage.
I see. So the wind wall is like
The wind wall's
here?
gone. It
Oh,
got
it's gone.
dismissed. Yeah, I got
Okay.
dispelled rather. Pillboat got rid of it. He cast Greater Dispel Magic to get rid of the wind wall.
What a hero.
All right, so I just have to move a little bit then. I can move right. No, actually, I should be in range. Yeah, 20 feet. Okay. So then from this position here, from stealth, I know I can't sneak attack it, but I'm gonna throw a bomb at it. I'm gonna throw a
Okay. I mean,
one of
it'll be versus
my
flat-footed AC still, so
yeah,
which is
one of
its
my
flat-footed
bombs.
AC is lower than its regular AC. Do you need
Takes
your?
that.
You said you're right here.
Yeah,
Okay. I
I
guess you
show up.
could reconceal if you want. If you didn't
That's
have to
right. I
move.
could. I could snipe. I might as well.
So this is for flat-footed touch as well, so that will hit.
Yeah. I will. I will snipe. I will be stealthing. So this is at a minus 20.
Does this thing have? It doesn't have fire resistance, so it takes all that damage. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna. I think that even if this thing rolls a 1 on its perception, it sees you on a 26.
Yeah, but it'll have to take the move action.
Huh, that's fair, yeah.
I actually rolled pretty good. That's at a minus 20. So that would have actually been like a 46 without the 20. Or with the 20. Alright, yep,
Yeah.
I do my damage. And I try to stay hidden behind this pillar.
Yeah. Okay. Rosalina.
Okay, well. Yep. Togbad's up there.
Yep, he's trying to face his fears.
Does Togbad have a deflection bonus right now?
I don't think he does.
Okay, I'm gonna put ward on Togbad. So that's a +3 deflection. Yeah, I don't think this thing's filled out, but.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and cackle and extend the duration of the
Retribution and ward. Or ward doesn't have a duration, right?
ward doesn't, yeah.
But yeah, retribution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, whoops, I just accidentally closed my. Alright, Jace.
Oh, also Zapka's gonna fly closer to is Abrilis, are you visible yet? Did you come
I mean,
out of
I've
your...
technically always been visible to you guys, but I'm where my token is. I'm sniping. I'm stealthing again after attacking from range.
Okay, Zapka will go over in that area.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I can attack now, so I'm just gonna do that.
Ooh, I
Am
have
I
pie.
30
I'll grab...
feet? I'm not 30 feet, and I cannot get 30 feet. So that's okay. I'll click my Boots of Haste also. Get that extra attack. And I'll Acid Splash for the spell. I rolled a 2 on the first attack. Yay. Look at these rolls. 2, 5, 8. Like, what?
That's alright though. You still hit 2 attacks, so.
Yeah.
Let me just double check that.
I wouldn't be as upset if it was like, oh, I rolled a 8 or a 10 and I missed. I guess I rolled an 8. I rolled like a 10 and I missed, but it's like 2, 5, 8.
I mean, those are gonna miss most of the time, right? Anyway, so
No,
yeah,
I just mean like,
you have 2 attacks.
I
If you
mean,
miss with like an 11 or something, you're like, oh damn, this thing's scary.
yeah, but I'm fine with that.
Okay.
It's just the RNG of my dice rolls being so low. That's what I'm sad about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But I still hit with 2 attacks. That's why we roll mini dice on this character.
Yeah.
My strategy is roll mini dice or no dice. That's how I play Pathfinder now.
All right. You hit with a couple arrows though. It's still up, still flying around. Pillbow.
Man, why did they make that the fucking ruler symbol?
Oh, like the little right angle thing for measurement
Yeah.
controls. Yeah. But then they also have a measure distance ruler token under token controls, which is what you probably were looking for.
Fine. I calculated it at, what was it, 65 feet is my range. But I guess I could say that pillar's in the way. I'm gonna just move to get in range. Far as that? Can't go there. Go there though. Troll.
Okay.
And I'm going to use. Come on, you fucker. Reach harm on it.
Reach harm. Okay, so that's you got to hit with a ranged touch attack then.
Yeah. And let's make sure my Singa Fervor's on it is.
Using that for a +2 to hit then.
Yeah. Jesus.
Versus touch AC though, that will hit.
Okay, so now it needs to will save.
$24.
Okay, that meets, so it takes 70 damage.
Half damage, but still has the same thing where it can. Okay, well, in this case, actually, that didn't really. Oh, you also have to overcome SR.
Oh, okay, sure. Plus SR 18, okay.
Okay, doesn't go through the SR.
Oh, rip.
Okay, is that it then?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good try though. That could have been pretty big.
SR major buzzkill.
Yeah, Silric. Maybe
Full
Silric.
round.
Yeah, maybe Silric can take this thing out.
Yeah.
Probably not with rolls like that though. Oh, you have Oh, use the wrong attack action. Actually, let's ignore those. Use the unarmed strike instead of flurry of blows. so it's missing like some of
Fair
your
enough.
attacks. And then don't
It's-
forget you can use Blessing of Fervor for a haste attack if you'd like. There we go. Okay, so I see 3 hits. Those are some pretty good damage rolls. That's enough. This thing shrieks out and shrivels up into like kind of a deflated kind of pile of flesh and stops moving. We are out of combat.
Woohoo!
All right. So as it goes down, the wind kind of dies down again, and within like less than a minute, it's back to being kind of calm and um, very. You just hear that ambient kind of humming noise. It seems a little bit louder as you're further into the room.
Hmm.
And then if we needed a description of where we're at again, because I haven't read it since 2 weeks ago. This particular room it's kind of like a temple. It looks like or a cathedral, lit by flickering blue lights that dance in the upper reaches of the yawning space. The floor is a sickly blue stone, so polished and reflective that it almost serves as a cerulean mirror, which isn't depicted in this map. Which I want my money back. Paizo, please. It's supposed to be blue. So yeah, imagine the floor is blue. Yeah, to the west, the ceiling is a mere 50 feet high, but as the cathedral widens to the east, rises to twice that height, except up near the statue where this rises up again. And it's much narrower here. But in this area out here, it's actually like a much taller, more spacious area. Stone pillars are supporting the space above, and there's also 6 alcoves that contain statues of winged women with empty faces that's standing guard. You guys kind of already investigated those earlier. And then the statue up here is an elephantine faceless sphinx carved from black stone. So think of a sphinx, but instead of a normal sphinx with a human head, it has like an elephant head.
Elephant head.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen one with no face, and now this one has an elephant head.
Well, this one has no face too, but it has like it doesn't have eyes or anything, but it just has but it has an elephant trunk.
Weird.
Interesting.
I don't like it.
Me neither.
And you guys can remove the shaking condition because
I'm gonna check around here though, behind the statue and stuff, see if there's any kind of treasure.
So anybody who has shaken, you can feel free to remove that now.
Hmm.
You can go ahead and roll a perception check if you'd like to look for treasure there.
Yes, I will do that. My mighty perception is even mightier right now.
Yeah,
While
because it's
I'm
your
in my
favorite.
element of
Yeah,
of dungeon.
which is most of this AP. It's worth noting.
This is even with penalties to my wisdom and the level drain.
Mm-hmm.
So when do we get the underwater dungeon? There's always one of those.
I mean, this had a
Well, we've got
fight.
the water breathing stuff.
Yeah, there was a fight
Oh,
where
I guess
there was
so.
an underwater dungeon, but you guys decided not to go to it.
Okay.
That was after you guys fought Ognathuga or whatever her name is, and she ran off. You guys decided to just continue on, but I mentioned that you guys could have tried to follow her to her lair, which was underwater.
Yeah.
So that was the underwater dungeon. Also, there was the one that you guys did. Where was it? Back in book 1, there was like a brief stint where you guys went underwater and it was like there were like some crab things or whatever. I don't remember what they're called, but that was
Hmm.
way back. Throwback to book 1. But yeah, other than that, I guess there hasn't been too much underwater stuff.
It was a joke because, like, you know, in Mario, there's always an
There's always the
underwater.
water level. Yeah.
Uh.
I mean, there could be some underwater stuff later in this book or in book 6. So
Could be. Well,
but yeah, you don't think there's any treasure or secret doors or anything like that around this area?
do we detect magic? I detect magic in that area.
You don't detect any other magic auras besides the ones you're already aware about. In particular,
Yeah.
the aura that's on the walls of this place and the magic lights that you see hanging from the ceiling.
All right. Well, I don't see anything. Let's go check these doors. I'll check the doors for traps here to see
Okay.
if they're locked.
Sure. Nope, you're pretty sure that they are not trapped and also not locked.
All right. Well, someone got to open these.
Talk bad. Go open the doors.
Okay. Tog Bad will do that as soon as I'm done revealing thoughts.
Are they giant sized?
They're actually not.
Okay.
So he has to kind of squeeze through the doors, but they're double doors, so like it's not too bad for
Yeah. If bullets fly, they'll hit him first. That's all I care about.
him. Yeah. He took damage from the wind attack, but he didn't take anything else, so he's looking relatively healthy. All right, so um this is a very large room. We're just gonna do a bunch of here. Let's do a brush. Here we go. The brush tool. Oh wow, that didn't quite do what I wanted. Okay. So what you see here is over 50 feet across and nearly 100 feet wide. The ceiling of this immense chamber stretches up into the darkness like a silo. The walls glitter with sparkling blue and purple crystals, with those higher up giving the illusion of colored stars above. A stone door sits at the end of a wide hall to the south, which is what you guys are standing in. You guys are at the bottom of that hall. While to either side of this entrance, 3 large black metal doors loom in the walls. Although one set of doors has been smashed to rubble. The one right here. So actually, I can actually just reveal some of like this area over here. So that door is been smashed apart. No actual door there anymore. The far side of the room features a wide alcove in which a fountain is flowing blue liquid ripples. But the most significant feature of this massive hall is a vast pit that takes up the majority of the floor, leaving a 10-foot wide ledge around its edges. Silver light shines up from a rolling bank of fog 30 feet down in this immense pit, and now and then immense rumblings and sloshing sounds, like a whale floundering amid the waves of a distant beach, echo up from the silver lined depths. And also, and they don't mention this in the description, but you hear that humming again, and it seems like it seems even louder than before. It seems like if you get closer to it definitely sounds like it's coming from this side, from the right side of the room.
When did we hear the humming?
You've been hearing the humming pretty much the entire time you're here, but
Oh,
especially on
okay.
this floor.
Hmm.
And it's kind of almost like an electrical hum.
I don't think that we should investigate the humming immediately. That seems like it might take us. I mean, it'll probably take us where we want to go, but I don't think we want to go there immediately. And you said it's coming from over here,
Somewhere to the right.
so we're gonna go left.
Okay.
Oh, where's my? There we go. Let's go left. I'm gonna check these doors.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Okay. You are pretty sure that this door is unlocked and not trapped.
I guess I will attempt to open them carefully.
Okay. When you do, you see someone in there.
Ooh. Oh, hello.
And he notices you as well, and
Oh.
he puts his hands up and kind of like uh he says, "Oh, don't attack me. I'm okay." He's definitely speaking like
Hmm.
a language you don't know, but because of the effects of this place, you can understand him. It seems like there's a tongues effect in place. Um but yeah, he seems to like see you and kind of seems like he's like, "Oh, I won't attack." And it looks like he's been like he's sitting there, he's got like a corpse that he's eating. He looks like he might be almost looks like he may be a ghoul of some sort. But he
No.
definitely looks a little different than uh any of the ghouls you've previously encountered. For example, the
Okay, yeah, that
captain way
is.
back in book 1.
Are those statues
I'm
also?
gonna
Like,
draw
what's the
my
description of the
bow,
room?
knock an
Uh
arrow, and point it at him, and keep it like
okay.
the bow bent. And I tell him like on the ground and no funny moves, and no one gets hurt.
Okay, yeah, he kind of complies with that. This room, the walls of it arch up like massive ribs to form a corrugated ceiling. Between each rib stands an upright sarcophagus, all
Ooh.
of which have been pried open to allow the contents to spill onto the dusty floor rather. The bones appear to have been gnawed and cracked open by
Hmm.
this guy right here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, shut the door, I guess.
No, I wanna. I'm gonna ask him like, who are you and what are you doing here?
Oh, okay.
He says, "I'm Moorcroft, and I'm lost. Not supposed to be here."
Have you tried using the door?
Oh no, not this room. I mean, this place. I need to get back to the temple. The
Is that
temple of the crawling chaos. Maybe you can help me. You seem
uh
you're not supposed to be here normally either, but you seem more like you want to be here, yes?
I have permission to be here. I'm allowed to be here.
Ah, very good, very good. But perhaps we can help each other. You help me get back to Lang, and I tell you information, yes? Fair trade. Fair trade, yes?
Oh, what is the nature of this information that you would share with us? How could it possibly be useful?
I know about some of the other people that have and things that have passed through here recently.
Do you know anything about Contra Costa?
Maybe I don't know. I've seen some things, but I don't know their names.
A big blue dragon.
Oh yes, yes, I saw the dragon. Yes, it.
Is he lying to me? I want to sense this guy's
Go,
motive.
yeah, go ahead and roll sense motive.
Uh do you say that out loud or
I'm communicating with him. Yeah.
no, like is he lying to me? Do you say that out loud?
Do you say, "Are you lying to me?" or "Is he lying to me?"
I mean, I might point the bow at him a little more tautly and like, "Are you lying to me?" As I sense his
Okay,
motive.
yeah. You think he's telling the truth, and he goes, "Oh no, I don't lie. I promise. I only tell truths." Which you think he's lying about
Oh,
only telling truths,
okay.
but you think
I
he's
hear.
telling the truth about having seen this dragon. And he goes on. He says the dragon came through here. It did a ritual. There's the fountain over there, right? And it came in here. It it broke into that other room over there. It got some sort of gem. It went into another room on the other side of the hallway, or the pit room back there. I was spying on it. You see, it didn't. I don't think she saw me, but or it didn't care.
Is he
But
talking about this?
yes, the big pit room.
It went
In
down there.
Well, not right away. It did a ritual first. It and before it did the ritual though, it went in with a giant gem, and it came back, and it put some dust and cast some magic that I didn't really know. I'm not really a I don't know much about magic, but she did some magic thing over by the fountain over there, and then went down the through the pit. And then after that, there was this floating sparkly skull, and it floated over into the other room and grabbed the gem, and took it back over to
Oh
one of the other
no.
rooms.
A sparkling, floaty skull.
A
I say
Yes,
lich,
aloud.
perhaps? Maybe.
it was a floating skull. I normally like to eat skulls, but this one I didn't want to eat. It didn't look very appetizing.
Uh,
Togbad says, "I don't trust this guy."
I don't either. But
I have Zone of Truth if you really care.
I do believe that he feels threatened enough to give us something so that
Yeah.
we won't hurt him. So I believe that. Um I tell him that you're gonna stay here, and if you have anything else to offer us, then maybe we'll help you find your way home.
Uh, I I can follow and give you more information. I could tell you if I see the floating skull. I can be like that's the skull. Uh, and I can help fight things for you. Yes, I am not great fighting. I'm not a great fighter, uh, but I can help.
Hmm.
I just want to get home. And if you also, I don't know if you're planning to go to Lang, but if you do, I can help you with my friends. I tell them that you helped me and that they should help you, and they'll treat you right. If Moorcroft tells them, then they'll do what I say. Like they'll take my word. I'm very respected with my people in the temple. Very, I am smart man, Langol.
We're
Very
looking for
smart.
3 smarts.
I mean, I don't see the harm in
All
any
right.
of
Well,
this.
I tell him that he can follow us, but I show him the undead bane arrows I've got, and I tell him I've got these just for you if you try anything funny.
Oh yes, yes. I am on best behavior. I do what you say. I am I am very nice ghoul, you'll see.
All right, geek, get over there.
All right. He gets up, scurries up to his feet and
And he
grabs
stinks, right?
yeah, and he grabs one of the little the bones and kind of uh like holds on to it as he kind of he's like, "All right. Yeah, let's do this." I'm very hopeful.
Yeah, I mean, undead usually are.
What?
What?
Undead are normally helpful. You didn't know that? Jeez. All
All
right.
right, well,
But yeah, he comes out and he points out, like he says, "Yes, floaty skull came from that room." He points over to the room to the left.
we should at least look at where
This
it
one.
came from. Yeah.
Yes, yes, that one came from floaty skull came from there and went into that one over there. And he points to the farthest room over on the other side of the pit. That one
And
right
then
there.
it went there.
It went there. It grabbed the giant gem that the dragon grabbed and brought in there, and it brought it back over where it came from. So the floaty gem is in there with the giant other gem that wasn't attached to it, but it was a big floaty the big floaty skull with the gem.
All
It-
right. Let's check this room then. I'm gonna go over here.
okay.
Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna inspect the doors.
Well, those doors are not there. Those are completely
Oh,
destroyed.
they're destroyed.
Yeah. And
Very well
and
then.
Moorcroft tells you, he's like, yes, dragon smashed those doors. Very frightening, very scary.
Uh,
That's why I didn't fight dragon. She took out those doors that easily. Like I imagine myself as one of those doors.
wait,
Um,
how did you get here?
it was a mistake. I shouldn't be here, but I I was just minding my own business. Accidentally fell into fantastic wild rift. Big space rift. I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm not sure how I got here. If I knew how I got here, I probably could do the same thing to get back. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. Could have just been random teleportation of
Yes,
some
these things
sort.
happen in Lang sometimes.
Yes, I actually heard about that.
So this room over here has two stone pillars that support the low ceiling of this vault. There are no other furnishings in the chamber, and the room's walls are lined with empty niches. An immense and broken scorpion-shaped statue made of bones lies in the middle of the room. And you recognize this scorpion-shaped statue as being one of those constructs you guys fought, the Skull Rippers, except this thing has already been destroyed, presumably
Okay,
by the
that's
dragon.
nice.
What is Lang doing with a ghast? The fuck?
So long as everybody else follows me, I'll go into inspect the room.
If you want to
Well,
roll
as long
knowledge
as he
religion on this
affects
thing,
somewhere else, not my place, I guess.
if you have knowledge religion, you can roll that on
Nah,
what
I
this thing
don't.
is.
I don't have knowledge religion.
Or knowledge planes would work too.
I
I
have
don't
that.
have that either.
Okay. Rosalie, you know that this is a particular kind of ghoul called a Lang ghoul. Lang ghouls they're different from normal ghouls. They're natives to the plane of Lang.
Is it normal for them to
They
rather be on Lang?
Well, yeah, they're natives there. That's where they're from. They have a lot of the normal Lang stuff or normal ghoul stuff where they have like ghoul fever, where if you get bit by one, you can get ghoul fever and turn into ghoul if you die from it. They also have paralysis, like a normal ghoul would have on their attacks. But they're also like they're very intellectual. Like they're all intelligent creatures, and they tend to be like artists and scholars, and very highly value knowledge. And they're also able to use like scrolls. They're not like generally spellcasters themselves, but they're usually able to actually um, use any scroll as if the spell was on their spell list.
Do we have any scrolls we need this guy to read for us?
But yeah, you know that
You could.
they normally maintain complex societies and whatnot within Lang, or even sometimes in conclaves within the material plane if they manage to get in there. They tend to worship great old ones and outer gods, and they also do tend to be chaotic evil though. But they're also undead, so
they do still qualify as undead, so if I wanted
yes.
to, I could control undead if I have to.
Yes, it's an
Okay.
I think
intelligent
he's
undead.
not mindless though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
he would get a will save.
It's a high DC, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if worst comes to worst, that's what
a
I
way
gotta
to
do.
put him back in line, yeah.
Yeah.
Togbad seems very like suspicious of this lingual.
Don't worry, I could make a gas tog back.
I make a gesture, yeah, for Togbad to keep his eyes on him.
Okay. He seems to like actually brighten at the prospect of being responsible for doing that. Like he's like, yeah, I have a task to do now.
Yeah, you bash his skull in if he gets frisky.
Wow.
So I guess I'll go in and check around more in here.
Yeah, it looks like this place used to have like each of these little niches used to have something in it, but it looks like somebody has completely robbed like everything in here.
Okay. There's nothing.
So the dragon wanted whatever was in there. Do we have a
Yeah.
way to get information to find out what might have been in there? Or we can look that up when we get someone.
I don't, so I'm gonna go to this
As you
other
guys
door.
pass this fountain, he says, "This is where the dragon did the ritual. She put some dust in here, cast a spell. I didn't recognize what the spell was, unfortunately, but yes, very, very powerful spell."
Do any of our magic users know what this fountain is, or if it's radiating any kind of magic?
I mean, okay. I doubt it, but maybe. I don't know. We've seen one like this, right? Does it have writing at the bottom?
Nope.
Okay.
But-
Yeah, detect magic on.
Oh, okay, you could do it.
Let me see. Does this thing? Yeah, you do detect magic coming from it and from the pit.
And from the pit, like deep into the pit, like I can't see it somewhere. Like I try to
There's a silver
pinpoint
mist.
where.
Like you look down and you just see a silver mist like 30 feet down that you can't see past.
Yeah, so beyond the mist, I detect magic somewhere.
You think the
Or
mist is magical, actually?
I want to do a spell in place then on that mist.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, you think that this pit is basically a extra dimensional portal.
It's
Um,
really big
and you
portal.
do think that it's tied to Lang. However, you think that it wouldn't work unless you're a um unless you're a native to Lang. If you're a native to Lang, it would work, but otherwise you have to do a ritual to like attune yourself to Lang.
Well,
And
we
you
have a
believe
native to Ling.
Yeah, but he could go through it if he wanted to. We
he
can't.
could, but you
Yeah,
can't.
but I could totally, like, I don't know, make best friends with him and maybe he'll help us.
Like
Oh, he already is.
like
Mm.
yeah, he doesn't seem to know how this functions, but yeah, maybe
Right.
anyway, do with that what you
I don't
will.
think we want him to know exactly how it works.
But yeah, you think for you to go through, or any of your friends, including Togbad, um, any of your friends or Togbad, you would need to do would need to do a ritual of some sort, which you don't know the specifics of, but
Yeah.
you do think that this pool is tied to that in some way, like it's tied to is um would be used in that ritual, like that makes sense to you.
We're likely going to have to replicate whatever the dragon did, because that's where it went.
Hmm.
And she's got what we want. Alright, I'm going to check out these doors.
Okay. Um, Similarly, these doors don't look like they are trapped or locked. Don't look like they've been open a long time. And as you're on this side of the room, you do hear that humming, but it sounds like it's coming from like the southeast.
Okay.
Like that's where it's loudest from. So you don't think that the humming's coming from this door.
I'm going to carefully... Actually, hold on, no. Geek, get over here. Open these doors.
Oh yes, okay. I do that. He looks kind of nervous, but he opens the doors. Kind of nervously opens the doors. All right. So this room. A set of three statues of a woman with no mouth stand in three different alcoves in this room. The central statue is twice as large, while the statues to the left and right hold out coppery platters, on which sit golden braziers that emit dark gray smoke. A 10-foot diameter blue green metal grill is set into the floor at the center of the room.
Hmm.
And you also see some creatures here
Oh.
that aren't represented on tokens. Um, However, they don't look either the full. You don't see the full creatures. What you see is kind of. Well, actually, yeah, you don't see any. You don't actually see any creatures yet. I'm kidding. Just kidding. Don't worry about it. So that description that I read is accurate.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Hmm. So these things have no face.
Yeah, they're statues of a woman with no face.
And they have like braziers where there's like some kind of smoke coming up from them.
Yep. The two on the left and right do. The one in the middle does not.
Okay. They're like offering bowls or maybe just I don't know, smoky braziers. Like there was fire in them or something.
Yeah.
And then there's a grate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to very carefully and very stealthily go in and peer down the grate.
Okay. When you walk into the room, that's when some creatures sort of appear. What it is within the smokes of the braziers, you see two faces, like floating heads, kind of appear within the smoke, and they start like yelling, like "Hey, hey, is someone here!" Like they don't actually see you, but they know they sense something's in the room. Um, and like they're trying to get your attention, like "Hey, hey, I gotta talk to you. Don't listen to that other one. Don't." And the two faces that you see, one of them looks like a woman's, like kind of a angelic looking woman, and the other one looks like a pig like creature.
Pig-like creature.
A pig with like four tusks and uh kind of like glowing glowing eyes, and then an angelic looking woman with like
Oh,
silver hair.
okay. And they're in the smoke.
Yes, they're in the smoke, and it's just floating heads.
Oh, they're floating heads.
Hmm.
Talking heads.
Talking floating heads. And they're trying to get they're yelling, trying to yell over each other, telling you to ignore the other one. Only listen to me.
Uh hmm. I look to the others. Can anybody make heads or tails of this?
I'll peer my head in. Of what?
Okay, you see the same thing. You see these two different heads, a woman
Mhm.
with silver hair, uh kind of these glowing yellow eyes, and a glowing red-eyed pig creature with multiple tusks and kind of like um
But they're statues, yes?
no, they're floating heads coming from the brazier that are within the smoke, floating up from the statues braziers.
Oh, okay.
And
So the
they're
group.
yelling
Okay.
about, like, "Oh, don't listen to the other one. Like, you can free me. You can only free one of us. Free me, not the other one, though."
Oh, well, I can. Doesn't mean I'm going to. Okay. Is there anything interesting in this room?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I described what's in the room. I guess it's up to
No,
you
no,
to
no.
decide if.
She says that to them.
Oh, yeah. They yelled at um, yeah. One of them, they say like, "Oh, I'll help you. I'll help you in whatever you're trying to do." And but don't listen to the other one. It's the other one's a so they're yelling out the pig-like one says that the other one is actually a demon in disguise,
Uh,
and and the angelic looking one says no, that that creature's lying. It's a demon trying to lie to you. We've both
Well,
been
Jeez.
we've both been bound here by a powerful conjurer many millennia ago.
Wait, I think I know how to solve
so
this.
one of you think one of you is supposed. Wait.
One of us
Why
has to
would
tell the truth, and the other has to tell a lie. Not quite,
what?
but
No,
No,
was the
here's what I
conjure?
think. Oh, sorry,
Did the
Rosalina, go ahead.
conjure why would the conjure capture both of you?
I don't know that it was, and the other one says it was a cruel joke, sick experiment.
All right, I cast Zone of Truth.
Okay.
All right, sweet.
20-foot radius, so I'll just kind of put it over that.
Cover the whole room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have the?
Let's investigate.
Oh, I don't have that open yet. Hold up, I need to. All right, I gotta. How does Zone of Truth work again?
I
They get
have no
a. Do
idea.
I think they
What?
get like a will save.
Yeah, there's a save. So they'll be aware they're of the enchantment.
Well, I think this is just some elaborate trap. I think if we believe either of you, it'll do something bad, so I bet you guys don't even have names.
Oh, we can just leave them, but
All right, so what is? Okay, there it is. You have a DC in there. Okay.
we could just have this army of helpers. I don't know. I like helpers. Maybe one of them doesn't deserve to be locked up. Oh.
Okay.
Whoa, what was that?
I was rolling some will saves for the Zone of Truth.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, so like where Zone of Truth is, if I mouse over range close, everything turns red.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like,
because
what
it's
the
showing
fuck?
everything that's in range of close. That's funny. All right. So, they do give you names though. The the pig-like creature tells you that its name is Ivanthile.
Ivan, that's not a very innocent name.
Ivan? What?
Spelled like that, so I think that's pronounced Ivanthile, but it's very
Oh,
vowel heavy.
Avanthiel?
yeah,
Could be a Venthiel, yeah.
Avanthiel.
Alright. So this programmed image has a name. How about you? Can I
But
ask the other one?
the other one says his name, or says her name rather, is Kaamir.
So, I guess I want to know why. You don't know why you were put here?
Well, one of them said it was a cruel experiment. The other one didn't.
With
Which
the
was
zone of truth down, I
Yep.
don't know if they saved it or not, but yeah.
Mhm.
Repeated the question.
The pig one says it was a cruel experiment, and the other one claims to not know what the motives of their the person that bound them was.
All right. Well, let's say you are who you say you are. What do we get in return if we help you? I'll point to the one on this side, I guess. So it'll speak first.
Yeah, it Aventile, I don't know. Iventile. It's gonna say says I'll help you. Um, I'll help you with whatever you're doing here. As long as you're doing is whatever you're doing is just and good.
And which head is this?
This is the pig head.
Okay. Do these creatures resemble anything? Does knowledge local or dungeoneering tell me anything about that?
No, knowledge planes would
What about
though.
the other guys?
Not trying to
I
roll
need you guys to
that.
come up and get
Do
a.
we have
use-
a? Yeah, let me get that roll too.
And I'll
We don't
ask
have a
the other head the
detect
same question.
alignment, do we?
What do we get if we help? If you help? What do we get if we help you?
Says obviously you'll have destroyed a foul demon, but as much I would actually do what that demon is saying it would do, and I would help you as long as what you're doing is just and right.
So how do we go about freeing or destroying the other one then?
I'll get to that in a second. For the check for Rosalina, you know that the one on the right appears to be um, a Nalfeshni demon,
Okay.
and the one on the left looks like an astral diva, which is a type of angel.
Yeah. Hmm. Well,
Um, and then the way to if you pick up one of the sensors below that the braziers basically that the smoke is coming from, and dump the smoldering embers within it out, the life of the outsider associated with that sensor is snuffed out, but and doing so immediately frees the other one. So they're like tied together, kind of. So you just
right.
basically break one that frees the other one, but
And
destroys
it
the one from what
destroys
you
the other
break.
one. Okay.
And they both tell you this,
Okay.
but they're both trying to tell you like, yeah, destroy the other one though.
Well, I guess you guys just have to learn to live in harmony and in this room then. Like, yeah, you're
No, I've got a better idea.
what? We don't need to
No,
destroy them. We
I'll
just leave
talk that
them.
over. No, I think we do.
Oh.
What if we just destroy both of your bracers?
Oh,
Then
well.
we won't have to deal with you.
Hey, wait, I mean, I was trying to be nice, but
What do you
okay.
two say to that?
Um,
Ask the guest what he thinks about this.
yeah. They both kind of look a little flustered about it, and let's see here. The the pig looking one says like if it would avoid having this demon become free to cause any number of destructive deeds throughout the world, it would be worth then I suppose it would be worth it. And the other one says, yeah, that.
I'm gonna sense motive. Let's see if one of these is more of an accurate
Okay.
response. Damn, I'm on fire with these rolls tonight.
Yeah, they both seem to be telling, as far as you can tell, like they're both
Damn.
either really telling the truth or both really good liars or some combination of those. Like maybe one's lying and one's telling the truth.
Is anybody else better at I don't know, sensing motive than me? I've neglected to put ranks in it.
I am not.
Do we have any detection abilities that can
Or well, what about the aura of
demons, detect
truth?
angels?
Does it seem like it's doing anything to them?
It seems like it hasn't really affected them.
Damn it.
Which means they're potentially higher level, and I don't know if we should even. I think
Well,
they just need to learn to live in harmony.
You know that they are pretty high level because they're like an Elfeshni and an Astral Diva. Those are both like CR14 creatures. Like they're both really powerful outsiders of their respective type. Like,
For all we
Diva
know,
and-
they both could be bad, and they just both collectively decided that they're gonna try to convince us that the other's bad just for their own freedom. But I don't know, man.
Moorcroft says he weighs in. He says, "Should help me get back to Lang. Maybe my friends back in Lang, maybe one of them will know what to do about this. But one problem at a time, right? Yes, one problem."
Shut up, Meg.
I mean, yeah, yeah. You're not a problem, though. I don't know.
Oh yes, I'm very helpful.
You seem helpful. Yes, I see that quality in you.
Puffs out his chest.
I'm gonna think about what you two said, and maybe I'll make a decision, or I'll just leave both of you here, or I'll just destroy both of you. You guys don't seem to have what we want, because we need to find a dragon with a powerful artifact and potentially destroy that dragon.
Do you guys know anything about this portal?
They both are like, no, I don't know anything about that portal.
Oh, okay, then. Bye.
Wait, no, maybe I do know something about the portal.
Which one said it?
This one up here.
And which one is that?
It's totally lost.
The one that looks like the diva, the Astral Diva. The woman with the silver hair.
All right. We don't know anything about what's in there. Do you know what's in there? And like, I kind of look to the others and I wink because we kind of do know what's in there.
Well, there's a dragon in there, right?
Yeah, but why would a dragon go in there? Is there riches or something in there?
Yes, that's what motivates dragon. Powerful riches, many gold coins and things.
Can I sense motive it again? Because this one
Sure.
sounds fishy.
Sure.
It seemed very eager to try and keep bargaining with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I might need assistance. I can't guarantee. Yeah, I can't guarantee these high rolls.
Yeah, you're not sure, but it did seem kind of It did seem like kind of desperate as you guys were like walking away.
Uh.
What do you think, Togbad?
Does Togbad have sense motive?
Let's see what Zobka thinks. Oh shit.
Togbad has no clue.
We're just rolling poorly.
No, we can think what we want. I think they need to learn to get along. They're clearly too powerful for us. If I don't know, somebody locked them away. There's gotta be a reason. There's always a reason, and that's my, yeah, that's my stance.
So if we break the one underneath one, it frees that and destroys the other.
If you break the one underneath one of them, it destroys that one
Okay,
and frees the other one.
gotcha. I don't know. Let's. Do we want to try and free one of them right now, or continue on and come back to this?
No,
What
we
the
can
rest of you
come
guys say?
back if you really want.
One problem at a time, yes? Yes?
Yeah. Only one problem. That seems like a problem.
Not that I'm a problem, but
I was gonna say, I think you are one problem at a time.
Well, technically we got two problems at a time. Togbad.
Aw, Togbad's not a problem.
He's not a problem.
He's
yeah,
been
that's
nothing but
good.
helpful.
Uh-huh.
You sound Tog mad.
Also, Moorcroft has been nothing but helpful too. You know, he's very helpful. He's the most helpful.
Where he's gonna go from Tog bad to Tog mad shit, get Tog smashed.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to leave these things alone for now. And we'll go inspect this room.
Okay.
And their attempts to keep me around will not work.
All right. Yeah, and they continue shouting at you, but as you leave, but yeah, as you leave, Moorcroft closes the door.
I'm gonna check this door.
Okay.
It's the bottom one, right? That sounds like it's where the humming
Yes,
coming from.
as you're getting closer to this door, you can definitely tell that it's the humming's coming from like beyond that door.
Okay.
But and this door down here, well, all these doors are like look like they're very thick, like stone doors or even metal doors. But all right, so yeah, similar. This one doesn't look locked, or it does look like it's shut, but not locked and not trapped.
All right. I tell Mitt. God damn, I don't know his name.
Moorcroft.
Yeah.
You
Open the
hover it.
door.
Actually, I have it set to show his name. I have it set configured now to do that. All right, he will say yes. Very. I'm Moorcroft. Very helpful. I open the door, and he opens the door for you. All right. This relatively plain room has but one feature: an ovoid, 6-foot long tan stone that floats 2 feet in the air above a 3-foot high riser. The side of the strange tan stone features a fauceted gap, as if some sort of key could nestle within.
Oh right, he was talking about some kind of gem, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're looking at that. You're like, that's probably where the gem that he was talking
Yeah.
about. Like maybe you have
No.
to put the gem in there.
Looking
But
there
he said a
inspect.
floating skull came, grabbed the gem, and brought
It
it back.
grabbed the gem.
Mm-hmm.
Like with what?
It was floating next to it, like it was using some
Did the
sort of
floating
telekinesis.
Oh. I thought I
It
was going
was
to
a.
use a wheelbarrow, but you know, it's if telekinesis
It wasn't
works
a
too.
regular floating magic skull.
No,
It was a
not ordinary.
well, maybe it was a regular magic floating skull, but it wasn't a
So
regular
the gem
regular
was floating
skull.
with it.
Oh yes, it was carrying it, but with magic.
And did you see this magic?
What do you mean? Yes, of course. It was.
Was the gem like glowing or something, or
Oh no, it was just a gem, at
and it
least
was
to
just
my
floating?
eyes. But it was carrying it with its magic. The dragon brought it in first, using its claws, but the skull carried it with magic. Carried it back out later after the dragon went down the pit.
Hmm.
Where'd the skull go?
Back in the other room over there. He points to the room across,
Over here, huh?
directly opposite
Okay,
the pit.
so the gem should be with the skull.
And you guys hear like a loud kind of like rumbling whale like noise coming from the pit.
A rumbling whale-like noise?
Yep, that was part of the description, but I just wanted to remind you
Oh,
guys.
okay.
There's a weird of the description of the room, but during that happens, you hear another one of those kind of whale like sounds coming from the echoing from somewhere in the within the pit.
Creepy.
Yeah, and he goes, I don't know what causes that. I don't like it though. I need to get back to Lang.
Yeah, and just jumping into the pit ain't gonna do it, huh?
That's right, it's not. In fact, I bet there's
That
a horrible
sounds.
fiery death
I'm pretty sure
that
there's
awaits.
something down there. I don't want to. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I can't see the bottom of it though. I don't like it.
Alright, sounds like the skull knows everything. But what is that noise
Alright.
down there?
I don't know. Okay, do we want to check out the noise or
I
this skull that we're
mean,
probably gonna have to fight?
yeah, let's find out what this noise is.
Okay, alright. More cruft, open the doors.
Oh, or are you okay? All right. He's gonna open the doors then, and something will happen when he does. So
At least we have our door opener now.
Yeah, thank God. I'm happy to use him as the door opener.
I want to make a character who is specifically built around
I
opening and closing
no,
You
doors.
I
should
did that. That
meet
was Nizzo.
Tans.
Well, that was
His name.
Nizzo with your
His
lockpick
name was
switch,
Nizzo
yeah.
Rivet Switch, and that was his entire goal and purpose in life was literally just to open doors, open
Yeah,
and
but
close doors.
you need to make a character that is optimized to open doors and not get like gibbed
I
from
mean, he did
opening them.
that pretty well too by just
What
being.
Yeah.
is that?
Spawning traps, I'm sure.
Okay, so a few things happen here. First, I'm going to read a description of this room. So what you see on the map here, a column of blue-green crystal rises out of the floor to nearly reach the room's 30-foot high ceiling. To the left and right, additional blue-green crystals protrude from the walls, and flickering bolts of lightning arc back and forth from these to the central crystal. The entire room vibrates with a thunderous humming sound. Also, as it happens, as he opens the door, you're all hit with this weird sensation. I need everybody within. What's the range on this thing? Everyone in 60 feet. That's just everybody. Everybody needs to roll a fortitude save.
Okay. Not my worst save, but I wish it was reflex.
Yay, I
Why
didn't
can't it
roll
be reflex?
low.
Actually, one person doesn't need to roll that, and that is Moorcroft. He is immune to this effect.
20? Maybe? That wasn't my worst roll.
Okay. I think everybody makes the save, actually. It's
Yay!
a pretty low DC. But yeah, you feel this sickening kind of like energy coming off of out of this room as he opens the door. Moorcroft seems unaffected for what it's worth. He just kind of looks around. And yeah, you see there's like kind of this like powder coating the room too as well. But yeah. It feels like this energy is still radiating off of it though. Do you
Uh,
guys do anything?
nah, don't touch that. That seems like a battery or something. I don't know. Some sort of power source.
Maybe we should just shut the door.
Well, hold on. What magic people? What can you tell us about
Oh, Jace,
what
you're not shaking
this?
anymore, by the way. I just read that for you.
I can tell you that we probably don't
Oh,
want to
okay.
mess with it, but I will detect magic upon it.
Okay, everybody roll another fortitude save.
What the fuck? Is like something pulsing? Like is this effect
It's
like a
just
visible?
constant. It's just a constant sickening wave of energy coming off of it.
Oh, okay.
We roll Togbads. He's fine. Abrellis, you are staggered for 1 round, and you take some drain.
Oh, wonderful.
4 Constitution drain.
Okay.
So you guys actually see like Abrellis actually even affected by this. Maybe. Well, maybe not. Maybe Abrellis is good at hiding it, but everybody else is fine for now still. But yeah, it definitely this feels really bad. Except like I said, Moorcroft feels fine because
Yes
he's
to the
undead,
magic
so he's immune to
part.
it. But you do detect magic, yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Shut
want to
that
keep?
door.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to keep
Oh,
concentrating on it?
no, shut that door. I
Moorcroft.
tell Abrellis, it's a magical. That's all we need to know.
All right, Moorcroft does as you say, and it closes the door.
Yeah. That kind of magic, you just leave alone.
No, that's exactly what they want you to think.
Well, you can go hire a wizard and bring him here, but I ain't no wizard.
It didn't affect Moorcroft. I feel fine.
Are you a wizard?
No,
Maybe we can do a training
I'm just
montage and
Moorcroft.
teach him how to like detect magic and knowledge arcana. I don't know.
Someone tried to tell me I'm a wizard, but I'm just Moorcroft.
We, we could put like a headband on him, give him a book, and a day later see if we can get.
I mean, he can
some...
use scrolls though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So if you give him enough scrolls, he could pretend to be one.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this mysterious
I mean,
room
for all
with,
we know, that might like fuel the
it has like some
portal.
kind of life draining crystals or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Would my local or dungeoneering be able to tell me anything about this from what I've seen?
Yeah, you could roll a dungeoneering if you'd like.
I would.
Right, you think that material is absinium, blah, blah, blah. Absinium. I believe one of the shattered star pieces is made out of this stuff. Actually, only it's not charged the way it is right here. It's definitely the source of the humming as well. And I'd say those of you that are more magically inclined without even having to roll, because you've already kind of identified this earlier, but that effect you have that stops teleportation and gives you like the tongues and all that stuff, all the power of this structure you're in is from that like reactor in there. So if you had a way to disable it or destroy it, you could get rid of that effect. Get rid of the tongues, but it also get rid of the anti-teleportation and plane shifting stuff that's on it. It's the
I don't
dimensional
think we
walk.
want to do that, though. Yeah.
I don't know. Might be cool to teleport.
What?
But yeah, Moorcraft though,
There's still
he says
potentially other things in here that we
he
may or
turns
may
back to
not
you
know
guys. He
about.
says, "I think that powder was what the dragon used for the ritual. That the powder that was in that room.
Powder? What
Oh,
powder?
There was powder in the room, on the floor and on the
it's
walls.
true.
It was all
Powder
over
from
there.
Arcane.
Can we get some samples of that?
Well, I could. Do you want me to? And he goes,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, what? It's not like we're doing drugs or anything. I
we
mean,
should,
jeez.
yeah, Togbad's
I
like, I
yell from
agree.
this room. Okay, go and get the dust.
Yeah, the rest of you guys follow Abrellis and have him like do that while you guys aren't standing by the door when he opens it, or you guys
Oh.
want to sit there and like watch him do it. Maybe you don't trust him.
Well,
That
I
makes
mean,
sense.
I'll come around the corner. I trust him.
I tell Rosalina to get way
He's
farther
got
back.
nothing. He's got nothing to gain or really lose, honestly.
All of you
Yeah.
get into this room and let's close the doors.
Wait, why are we doing that? What?
So you guys don't get hit by the radioactive aura that comes
Oh,
off
that's
of this
right. That
room.
was really large aura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you guys
Alright.
like to?
Silric, you should join us.
What about you, Jace? You gonna move to the other room over there too?
Grr.
Save your souls.
Do things. Do.
All right. Well, he'll do that then. He will open the door. He'll grab some of that powder and he'll close it and say he'll come back over and be like, "I got it. I got the powder."
Very
He
good. Okay.
he has like a like a clump of it.
Alright, I take whatever I can and start examining it.
Okay.
Is the
Yeah.
powder itself magical?
It doesn't seem. It seems like it maybe has a little bit of residue still left on of magical, but
Okay.
not very, not very much. But you do think you could also use this as like a poison as well.
Is knowledge nature or do I think I
mean,
know what I'm handling?
yeah, it's absidian,
Oh, okay.
absium, I guess is how you pronounce this.
Yeah. Okay. Do we know where we can get more
Abyssium?
of that? Yeah.
Maybe it's abyssium. I'm terrible at pronouncing words.
Me too.
I don't even speak this language. What are we doing? What are we doing here? But yeah, I guess that probably is supposed to be abyssium. I didn't even spell it right.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay. Even if we were able to get some of this powder, we still don't know the ritual, so I guess it still just doesn't matter.
Well, we don't know it completely, but this guy has told us roughly what the dragon did. We need we need a crystal in here, and it comes from here. So we just need to get
Yeah.
it, put it in there, and then sprinkle this with that powder, and then we can jump in here. I think this diagram explains it.
Do you see how much powder is like residue is in that room? I don't think it's just sprinkling a little bit of powder. Like, how much powder do we need?
Oh no, she just sprinkled a little bit,
A little bit, okay.
and then she like, I don't know, dipped her head in the pool.
Dipped her head in the pool.
Yeah, and cast a spell.
What was the spell? Okay, that's the thing.
I
We
don't
know
know.
the
I told you I'm not sure what spell it was, but I wish I was smarter about the magics and things, but
I think we can figure that out.
Do you think she was disabling this generator so that she could cast teleport or plane?
no,
Something? No.
the humming, it was still there. She
It was
didn't do
still
anything,
going, okay.
but I think
She
she.
attuned herself.
And it didn't explode? Were there sparks when she put the powder there? Like,
Oh no.
the frick is the point of the powder? Okay. To enhance a spell. guess the components of a spell. I don't know. Maybe we should go see Floating Skull with the gem.
If we're gonna go see Floating Skull, can someone help me get can someone help me with this this radiation poisoning I've suffered?
Wait, what?
It doesn't feel great.
You have radiation poisoning?
Yeah, and negative
I
level.
feel sick.
Oh no.
I cough a little bit.
Is that a disease at all?
Nope, it's just ability drain.
No. What do I have? Scroll.
Speaking of ability drain, Silric has wisdom drain. Silric can remove it from himself because Silric has the key power or key ability for restoration. So if you just use two key points, Silric can actually remove
Oh, yeah,
that.
he has access to that now.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right. Actually, I guess that's just damage, but restoration cures
yeah.
damage too. So
Yeah,
you can
I've
cure
got
all
wisdom
that.
damage as well.
No, I can't help you. I'm sorry. Not today.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know
it's just if
about-
you guys have either consumables or if Pilbo happens to have restoration prepared today.
I don't know.
And 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Have not normal restoration unless it's on my wand.
You guys might have a scroll of it too.
I don't. I have heal.
I have wand of restoration.
That would work.
Oh, it's just a wand? Yes.
Yeah.
A wand will do it.
Give me that wanding. Will that get rid of my negative level too?
Yep, it cures one negative level.
And drain from one stat,
Or
right?
dispels all temporary negative levels. The one you have right now is still temporary, so it gets rid of that. It also removes all ability damage and restores all points permanently drained from any single ability score. Which you
Okay,
only
so
have.
it'll basically get rid of all
Get rid of
the
all
three
your
things.
debuffs, all three of them at once. Yep.
Yes. Please, Pilbo.
Help
Play
me,
the drum
Pilbo One
solo of
Kenobi.
life
You're my
on
only
me.
hope.
All right.
All right, I am restored.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I feel much stronger. 114 maximum hit points.
Yeah. So you guys aren't at full health, but at least you guys got rid of
And
all the ability
full
damage.
BAB. I feel like I could hit things moderately now. I even feel like I could sense motive better. Yes, I'm sure of it. All right, well, let's go visit the skull, I guess.
All right. We.
You have Moorcraft open the door for you again.
You did well, Moorcraft. I'll tell him to step back and I'll open these doors.
Okay, I step back. All right. A wide flight of stairs leads up to a large hall. 4 black stone pillars support the 30-foot high arched ceiling above, while a pale green curtain hangs to the west. 2 large faces are carved into the walls to the north and south. The north face grins and the south face scowls. Each face's mouth is agape, allowing access to a small alcove beyond.
Okay. Very carefully start moving in. Hopefully with everybody else.
So this is like a balcony stairway that goes down into this.
Oh, actually, I revealed. Technically, I revealed too much. Technically, there's a green curtain there. So this actually leads up, I believe it said.
Oh, it goes up.
Yeah, the stairs lead up.
Okay.
Okay. So, I guess we'll keep going up then carefully. But
Okay. Yeah, skull's somewhere in here, I think. I don't see it though. Maybe behind that curtain. Morkov's like whispering.
Are you sure it's this room?
Oh yes, definitely. It came in here. Opened the door, flew in here with the gem, and then closed it behind itself.
any sign of skull?
You don't see it. But like I said, you do see a
Sounds suspicious.
giant green curtain, so maybe it's on the other side of
This
that.
curtain looks suspicious.
Let me see. What do I have?
And is there anything in these alcoves?
The alcoves look empty.
So, and there's nothing else here except for this green curtain.
I'm gonna detect magic on the alcoves.
You do detect magic from the alcoves, separate from the magic from the Everburn torches or from the reactor.
All right. What kind of school do I detect in there?
Conjuration.
Oh. No, conjuration isn't also teleportation, is it?
It is.
It is.
And in
Oh.
fact, this seems like they probably is specifically a teleportation effect. However, it reminds you of the one you saw in Winsong Abbey. That was like, it seems like it's broken. Like perhaps where that was supposed to teleport to was destroyed. So you think that if you try to walk into those alcoves and use those portals, it probably would be very painful and might not actually teleport you anywhere.
Oh. Okay. I point that out. That's fair. Can they be fixed?
You're not sure.
Probably might involve doing something about that abyssium over there.
Hmm. It's a really nice green curtain.
Yep, it's beckoning.
Look at how large that is.
Yeah, it's covering the entire room. This is like like
you
a
know how
45-foot
expensive that
long curtain.
material is? Yeah.
I'm going to peek underneath the curtain if I can.
It's like $400 at Bed Bath & Beyond right there.
All right, so see another one of those alcoves. You see, so you do actually see the skull. It's just sitting there on a throne, like a little throne that's set up there, uh, facing towards you. But it doesn't, and maybe when you see the skull, you kind of like
Yeah.
you're startled by it, but it doesn't do anything. Like it's just sitting there. You do see a giant gem next to it.
I wonder if
As
the dragon
Moorcroft
stole
was
from
talking
the
about.
skull.
And you see some other stuff like nearby as well.
Oh yeah.
You see like a mask kind of right next to the throne as well, and you see a rod, like a kind of gemmed
Ooh.
rod sitting next to it as well.
There's a throne here? Okay.
But I see the gem.
You do see the gem as well.
This is like I don't know. I feel like this is a this is like an Aladdin Cave of Wonders scenario here. Do I take the gem and run?
Oh,
Or
well, that means we all have to run, and I don't. That skull's gonna be fast.
I don't know. What if we just close the doors on it?
What? I mean, it's not translucent, is it? Um.
It might be able to magically levitate items, but I don't know. I don't think it can open doors.
Oh no, it can definitely open doors.
Oh,
It opened that door over there and then closed it again.
well, there goes that idea.
How long ago did this dragon portal incident happen?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not very good at time.
Less than a week?
Maybe. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm not very good at time.
I have divination. We can
Especially
see.
not time in this place. I can tell you time when I'm in Lang a little bit, but this place is weird.
That's fair. It is kind of strange.
Does
Like
anybody know what this thing is?
it's a floating skull, but
Yeah, but is it actually something? It just looks like a really fancy, like, decoration.
I mean, somebody can roll a knowledge religion.
Mm.
Anybody has knowledge religion? I'm sure most of you know what this is, out of character at
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
least.
of
I
course.
already know. But I'm just. I'm
Yeah.
just.
All right. Well, Silric, you know that this. You're pretty sure that this is a from what you've heard. This sounds like something called a Demi Lich, which you
What is
know,
that?
and you know a Demi Lich is. So a lich is like a spellcaster that undergoes a bunch of rituals to become an undead. And they're like a full skeletal body. A Demi Lich is only the skull, and it's kind of like an advanced form of a lich. Like it's, um, although in some way, I mean, in some ways they're sometimes weaker than a normal lich. It just depends on them, though. It's basically what happens when a lich doesn't do anything for a long time because they're immortal. They eventually end up getting like bored almost. Like they end up kind of just sitting there in a torpor, and their body deteriorates, and eventually it causes a like a reaction happens where their soul that's trapped in their phylactery ends up like exploding. um Sometimes one can end up also becoming what's called an awakened demi-lich, um where they get to keep their spellcasting and intelligence, but other times they just become a regular demi-lich where they don't keep their spell casting. They're still very dangerous. They have a they're very hard to damage. They are immune to magic. They regenerate, and they have an at-will ability to use telekinesis and Wail of the Banshee, so they can just scream at you and you die. Um, and they also can like devour souls and use the trap the souls. But the gems that are on the body of a Demi Lich are usually from trapped souls, and they can like devour those souls to heal themselves. But if somebody gets killed by their devour soul ability, that actually traps their soul in the gem, and you can't bring them back to life with like raise dead unless you have that unless you like break the gem to free their soul. So these things are very, very dangerous.
Rather, yes.
Out of character, a Demi Lich is what caused a near TPK basically in the previous campaign. So
You know, it's weird. I've seen
Mm.
more Demi Liches in campaigns so far than actual Liches.
yeah, I think that's true. Well, we saw a Lich in this campaign, but it wasn't. It was a salam, whatever, a simulacrum of a
Yeah,
Lich.
Simulacrum.
But yeah, so you guys have seen a Lich in a regular Lich in this game too, but sort of. That was the guy back in the Black Forest.
Yeah, I know you guys have seen a lich. Yep, yep. Okay, well, yeah.
But yeah, if it's an awakened one, then it has all the abilities of a Demi Lich normally has, but it can also cast spells.
I can try to control it. Ooh.
It gets free Demi Liches if they are awakened. They get Still Spell as a feat for free, but it does kind of weaken their spell casting a little bit because they still have to repair them with Still Spell, unless it's a psychic Demi Lich. If it's a psychic Demi Lich, then abandon all hope.
Okay, lower its will save, and then I will control it. Okay, that's the plan.
Hmm.
I don't think we're gonna just be able to take the gem. We don't even really know what the spell is for this ritual, so I really don't think we should touch anything, especially if it doesn't seem to care that we're staring at it right now. Here, I'll be staring at it and
But do we need the gem?
I don't know.
I think we need the gem. The dragon clearly used the gem from Warcraft's testimony. Can you tell me anything about the gem? Is it radiating any kind of magic? Maybe that'll give us a clue.
Yeah, the gem does seem to radiate some magic of the divination school.
Okay.
But you think it's connected? Um, well, I guess you guys didn't really detect magic on the other one, but the other gem, like that it goes into,
Yeah.
but floating gem over there, but yeah, it has like a divination aura on it. You do think that this gem is like a key of some sort, and it is possible you do think that it might be possible to perhaps like activate the key basically without using the actual key.
Uh,
It might be difficult, but that is something.
Activate the key without the key.
Right, yeah, activate the thing that the keys used to activate, I guess. Like open the
Oh,
door without the key. You know what I
like
mean?
just like use magic device or something?
Correct. If you
Oh, I've got
use
yeah.
a bunch
magic
of that.
device, you might be able to. The
Me
DC might be really
too.
high, but
I can assist if you're
you
better.
do think you might be able to actually use that thing without getting this gem.
Yeah. I don't know. What you're saying about that skull thing there sounds like I don't really want to have anything to do with it.
It very much unnerved me, yes. Very, very scary.
Yeah, even
Not
you.
not a skull I wanted to eat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I normally like to eat skulls, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Skulls are pretty delicious.
They're the best? Oh.
Not the best, but they're pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Thighs are the best.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yes.
Nice, thick, long bone.
I mean, I'm pretty confident in my abilities.
So why don't, yeah, I will assist you with a UMD.
What about these other things? Rosalina, like that gem rod, and what else was it?
There was a mask and a rod.
Yeah, what about those things?
I'm pretty sure that if we touch those, we activate that skull. But school-wise, I can tell you, maybe, yeah.
Let's see. The rod has a strong illusion aura on it.
Illusions? They might just be illusions.
No, you don't think it's an illusion itself. You just think it has a illusion-based aura on it.
Ah, gotcha.
Um,
So it's like a rod of an illusion spell or
and the
something.
mask has a divination aura on it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's a Cyclops helmet or something. I don't know. Probably not.
The mask, it's a black horned mask with 2 eye holes, but no other facial features.
I was waiting for you to describe the mummy's mask and then be like, this was Wisp Pops.
Somehow, Whizpops ended up here. In fact, this floating skull might have been Whizpops.
I think he's anti-lich.
I mean, his
I
whole
mean,
archetype
depends
is
on how much power he gains. And now he has a clone. You never know what the clone's gonna do.
He does have the whole like archetype for being anti-undead.
That's
So
true.
that was kind of his whole thing.
But you can fall. He can fall.
He might have got corrupted. He was insisting that he was not going to get corrupted by the mask, but you know, it might have happened.
And Nimitep was convinced that he was corrupted from day one.
Yeah.
I will find him and I'll
No.
deal with him on my
Yeah,
barbarian.
true. Yeah, well, I mean, this stuff just seems like trouble, if you ask me. This whole place is trouble.
The rod is a
Uh,
wooden rod with a smooth purple crystalline octopus clutching one end.
Oh. I don't know.
Its tentacles are wrapped around the length of the rod, and its bulbous body serves as sort of a mace head on the rod.
Jeez, is
use
there like
you
a
could use
nameplate for this guy? He's got some fancy stuff.
the Demi Lich does have a name. I don't know how you would
Oh,
find
well,
out.
okay, yeah. I was
Don't
gonna
know how
say,
you-
yeah. He's not on
Yeah.
his throne. He didn't put it on the back of his chair because he's a star. No.
Nope. I think you would have to use. Well, I think there are ways to find out the name, but yeah.
Well, we
Certain
still have
spells.
options here. I have divination. We could like just see if we can figure out what happened here. But if you think that we can just UMD it, like I'm all for it. Like let's go Hail Mary it. Let's
yeah,
go.
I'm up for trying it at least.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm not
Spark.
sure about grabbing these items. Like I feel like this lich is gonna activate if we touch anything.
I think, yeah, from what it sounded like, the dragon took its stuff and then it came back to get its
Yeah.
stuff.
Silric would
Yeah.
know from knowledge religion, that 30 roll, that a Demi Lich normally they tend to remain in a torpor, where they tend to be just sitting there thinking their philosophical thoughts or whatever a Demi Lich does, um, in kind of like a waking dream. But if you touch any of their stuff and try to change their environment in a noticeable way, that's what tends to make them wake up, and
Yeah.
yeah, they'll usually then
They're
kill
the
all
ultimate
intruders.
hoarders.
Hmm. Well, they don't go out and hoard new things. They just want to keep their stuff that they had.
Their
They
things,
want their
yeah.
stuff, the stuff that they already had.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Besides,
Well,
like,
if
we're
you
gonna
if
find
if
out
you
it's something
put
stupid like a rod of swimming,
if
and
you
I
put
don't
valuable stuff by a Demi Lich,
know.
will it eventually consider it its own?
That's a good question.
Maybe.
Somebody should do that as a science experiment. Like leave an offering for the Demi Lich here and be like, "This is yours now. We'll come back and see if you have adopted it."
We'll have like a 1 or 2 shot adventure of you guys at school doing science
Like
against
there's
monsters.
like it's like there's like a wizard that's doing it as like sort of like his doctoral thesis or something like that at like
Yeah.
the wizard college. Like I'm studying Demi Liches.
You're all interns.
Uh,
And
I
you'll get
I was
credit.
thinking that was gonna be like a proposal for like a campaign to run after this was sort of like a wizard school, but
I,
Wizard School.
yeah, we want to
you don't want me to go to school.
do we
Like,
want to play in
that's.
definitely not Hogwarts,
Uh,
but yeah, not
But
likely.
I want the headmaster to literally just be a head because it's a Demi Lich.
That
And it does nothing.
it doesn't do anything, yeah, because it's in a torpor.
Alright, well, I already know what I'm gonna play.
Like, go get-
It's a weird Demi Lich that doesn't mind being like picked up and moved around, so the other like professors like will move him when he needs to be in attendance.
Just put him on
They're
a
like,
tray
when you
of
graduate, go get
valuables.
your diploma from the Demi Lich. You're like, are you sure? Like, oh yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Just
it's
take the
fine.
Just take the
diploma
diploma from
his
his
room.
desk. Like, I don't know
If you
about that.
graduate, he'll let you leave with it.
Yeah. What's the graduation rate? Well, it's not very high, but
Well, I
his-
mean, it's high, but we don't know people disappearing. We have a high disappearing rate.
not very many people get to collect their diplomas. He's very
They don't seem
strict
to
about
collect them for some reason.
it. Yeah. We've had a few people. Most people are just like, I don't actually need my diploma.
I think people just like to go to school.
Yeah.
All
Alright,
right.
you
Yeah.
guys
we
come
should-
over here. So yeah, you do think that if you are able to if you think you could probably like fake activate it using like
All right,
using some
everybody,
magic
step
trickery.
back. I've got what do I got? Let's see.
You could ask for spells and things to help you with it as
I've
well.
got my thieves tools. I've got some alchemical glue and these strange dice. Let's see if I can glue these things together.
glue
A
glue
guy-
the
Again, MacGyver.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we're doing
are
here.
you doing?
We're
Why are you doing
MacGyvering
that?
because we're gonna activate the crystal thing.
Well, but why does what she's doing have anything to do with activating the
Oh, this is
corporation?
how I'm doing it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we're describing the flavor of
All
the
right,
UMD
I'm just
deck.
gonna watch Abrillis. I'm gonna assume Abrillis knows exactly what she's doing. She has that way about her where she just like does things. and it's
I
like,
do have a
okay,
force of personality. My charisma is 16.
yeah, so I'm assuming that you're an expert, and that yeah,
Can
nothing
anybody
bad
give me
is
any
gonna
temporary
happen.
buffs? Like even a guidance or something would be nice.
Oh, are you gonna UMD? Because I can assist.
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna UMD. I've got
Okay.
my used magic device primed and ready.
Yeah, no, I don't guide people. What the hell? Let me add UMD as well. I think I may get a bonus.
Yeah, like I said, my UMD is not bad. It's at +20 right now. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna roll it. Yeah, not a terrible roll.
No, you with Rosalina helping, assisting there, you meet the DC on this thing.
Yay.
The glued together like I've glued together the strange dice
To
to
make
look
a
like
makeshift
a
gem.
gem, yeah.
Yeah. All
Alright,
right.
so what's going on out here? Has anything changed?
Nothing changes out there. Okay, so let's see here. When you activate this thing, you in your mind all of a sudden have a bunch of information starts to kind of flood towards you.
Oh shit.
If you can make and you can do this check untrained, if you can make a Arcana, History, or Planes check, you can try to narrow down that information.
Ah, damn.
Is this just only for Arillas?
Yes,
History, Arcana, or
for now at least.
Planes?
Yep. If you don't have any of those, you can just make an untrained, like a
Fuck.
intelligence check.
You just use your brain, man.
What about geography?
Nope.
No.
Wait, you said knowledge history?
This is only
This is
for
for me.
umbrellas
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
okay. Because I don't get to use history much, but I have a lot of history.
You might get a chance if umbrellas doesn't just
It's just an
knock it out of the
untrained
park. You can make it
intelligence check.
untrained, and yeah, you can just make an intelligence check if you don't have any of those 3 skills.
All right then. All right, dice. Don't don't screw me here.
Okay,
No.
roll a will save.
Ah. Uh-oh.
Okay, you're
What's gonna
fine.
happen?
The information floods at you, and you're not able to make sense of it, but you're also able to like not have it cause you like your brain to hurt. Like
Okay.
you're able to like shake it off. Like,
Oh,
but
no.
yeah, it seems like this thing is actually like an information repository.
Ooh.
Uh, yeah,
Can I try it again?
sure.
The intelligence
You
check, or
think
do I have to do the whole use magic again?
you would have to do a UMD, but you do think that you could activate it for someone else too if you'd like.
Okay. Okay. Um, Rosalina,
Huh. Huh.
I
Huh.
think you kind of know where we're going, right? Come over here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I saw this in Stargate once. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, go ahead and roll another. Well, I'm not gonna have you guys roll it because even if you fail it, you can just retry it.
Ha!
Okay.
Well, you got it on the first try anyway. Then, all right, Rosalina, you may make one of those 3 knowledge checks, either Arcana, History, or Planes.
Arcana's best.
Okay, so you are able to cause like the rush information to slow down, and you think that you can direct, like using by like kind of thinking at it, you can like direct it to give you specific information. Um,
Oh.
so you can basically ask this thing questions. What would you like to know?
How to activate the portal. To Link.
Okay. Yeah, it tells you how to do so. It tells you that there is a ritual where if you put some abyssium dust into like you sprinkle that into the pool, and you cast either Plane Shift or Nightmare, either of those 2 spells, on the pool, and then douse yourself in the pool, either like partially submerge yourself in the pool. So like dipping your head in it would be enough. Then it would allow you to enter into the mist, and it will teleport you to a place called the Temple of the Crawling Chaos, which is in Leng. If you don't do that, you will just fall endlessly into the pit until you land in the pool and take fall damage.
So it has revealed the ritual to us.
Yeah, Rosalina knows the ritual now. Do you want to
I
know
know the
anything
ritual.
else?
Do we
Do you think there's
know?
other information here?
Do we know about the demon?
Oh,
and the
yeah,
angel?
I was gonna say that. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it tells you. It has like you find research notes basically written by a spellcaster named Mesmalatu. And it says Mesmalatu was doing an experiment there where she swapped the minds of 2 different creatures, a demon and a angel, and was kind of doing it as kind of an experiment, but has not concluded the experiment.
Do we know what happened
She
to
was
her?
she was distracted by other things. There's no information about what has happened to Mesmalatu.
Oh. Okay. So then,
Just
yeah, we
that
should
she was doing
probably.
this. She was a priest of Lasala, and who knows? There's no information within this crystal that indicates what has happened to her.
Are there anything in the research notes that indicates why the angel submitted to such a?
The angel did not. The angel was bound there forcibly. You also know that the room over there, it has an effect in it that if you cast like a planar binding in there, you get a bonus to your caster level. Like it's designed to, that room is built for planar binding.
How cruel!
Didn't one of the heads say that it was a cruel something?
Yeah, one of them said that it was an experiment. That was what the pig head said. The other one said that the pig head was lying. So this seems to back up what the pig head
Yeah,
was
that
saying.
seems to jive. If the pig head seems like it's talking more reasonably, and the angel seems really insistent on being freed, then I think that they were switched.
Mm-hmm.
So before we do this ritual with this, why don't we go and destroy the brazier of the angel?
Okay,
So
before
that should
that,
free.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
before that, would you like to know more? There's
Yes.
more information to be found in here.
Yes, you
What
always say
is
yes.
the pool?
The pool is just there as a ritual to allow people from outside Leng to get into Leng. It was built by Rune Lord Karzog because he was working with the denizens of Leng for some.
Karzog too.
Oh, he did like his pools, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and he was using he built this for some purpose he had with the
He does
people
like
within Leng.
pools.
He does like the Lang people as well. He had
Yeah,
a whole
he
like
had
portal.
His room was like one big hot tub.
Yeah, there's yeah. It says there's no information about the project that Rune Lord Karzog was doing with the denizens of the
No, wasn't it
Temple of
obvious?
Crawling
He
Chaos.
had that one thing that didn't it like have something to do with time?
Yeah, but there's no
He was
information.
making a hot tub time machine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you guys know that, but this gem does not. The Whisperstone here does not know anything about that.
All right. Other things I'd like to know that the generator itself.
Mm-hmm.
If it were to be destroyed, how would you go about it, and what repercussions would that be? Would that like close off this portal altogether?
No, portal would still function. It functions independently of the reactor, but it would shut
Okay.
down all of the tongues, any of the dimensional lock in there. Karzak put it in
Yeah.
there because he needed it to control, those that he interacted with from Lang. He didn't want them to. He needed to keep some control over them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking we just leave that thing alone. Don't.
But yeah, you think that it says in order to destroy it, it would take considerable force. But if you were to destroy the central crystal, that would disable it.
Okay. There's an empty room across the way. Is there any information about what was in that room?
The treasures in
The one that the dragon took all
the
the
vault.
treasures from?
Yeah, it has some information about some of the stuff that was in there. It says. All right. Basically lists a whole bunch of different gems and such. Some weapons like a flaming sphere, an ever smoking bottle, a manual of gainful exercise.
He was just hoarding. What a
Like
little friggin' hoarder.
there was some treasures in there. It also mentions that it used to have a powerful Sahedron artifact there, but that was moved. It had been
Oh.
moved previously from there to the Temple of Crawling Chaos.
If
Oh,
that's
okay.
where our dragon is.
But yeah, it said that used to be in that vault, but was moved 10,000 years ago. It probably gives you a more specific number, but yeah, it's 10,000 years.
Any other questions we want to know?
I think that's been a pretty good lore dump.
Actually,
We'll have
does
to-
this thing say who the Demi Lich is? Or who the Lich was and is now a Demi Lich? I don't know.
No information about a Demi Lich. Just
What
I
about the
bet you
throne?
it's
Is there any information about the throne and the items around the throne?
throne, it says, is the it says across from here is the quarters of the head priest of Lasala, Mesmalatu.
Yeah, I bet you that's Mesmalatu. I bet
Okay.
you they turn themselves into a lich, and they they decrepified into a demi lich.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's that.
All right, well, let's go break the bad news to the I guess it's technically the angel's bracer we'd be breaking, right?
Yeah, we're breaking the
Mhm.
angel because that's who the demon should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna open these doors
Okay.
and I'm gonna march in. I'm gonna go to the angel and I'm gonna pick up that bracer.
All right. It tries yelling at you. No, you're making a mistake. The demon's going to attack you. And I'm assuming you ignore that and smash it. And
Yeah, I say I say something witty, and then I smash the bracer on my knee.
all right. So Abrellis picks it up, says something witty, smashes
Yeah.
it,
Something witty.
and yeah. So there's kind of like a like the smoke from the other one like thickens out, and a like ginormous pig-looking creature forms over here, and immediately drops to one knee and says, "Thank you for seeing through its lies. I will do what I can to help you, at least until I can return home and get out."
Can you change your appearance? I know you're stuck in that body, but can you make yourself look better?
Regrettably, I can't do anything about this appearance.
Damn.
What, you don't like the big belly?
Alright, well let me introduce my party. This is Rat.
Hello.
This is Silric. This is Jace. Alina. This is Pilbo. And this is Togbad.
All right. Iventile, or Aventile, however you pronounce this name. I'm gonna go with Iventile.
We'll just call you Ivan.
Says, pleasure to meet most of you valiant heroes and Moorcroft.
Oh, we don't talk about Moorcroft.
Actually, I guess you did actually introduce Moorcroft, but yeah. But yeah, so you have another ally now.
We're getting a little too big here. Somebody's gonna have to stay behind Moorcroft. I think we all know who
Togbad,
that is.
so I can turn him into a... Sorry, that's not getting rid of him, is it? It's just converting him. Don't worry, the angel's gonna depart real soon, I'm sure.
All right. And this is probably where we're gonna end for tonight.
Probably,
So
yeah.
we'll do the actual ritual now. You guys know how to do it. You have everything
Yeah.
you need. I don't know
Well,
if
who
you
are
guys
you
have
guys? It's more like Rosalina. What happens if I die? Oh no. You guys are gonna have to do like a speak with dead or something.
the only one
What
that
happens
knows.
if you die?
I'm the only one that knows the ritual.
I'm the only one. I haven't told anybody yet.
Don't die immediately right now before we perform this ritual.
You never know. I could have a heart attack. I've never told you about my health.
Morkov says, if you do die, can I eat you?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
I have
yay,
a
thank
scroll of
you.
breath of life. You're not dying.
But
Oh.
if you do die, I know you say that you're not, but if you somehow die like anyway, just think about it.
I don't see why not, because I'll
It'll
be
make me more
dead,
helpful, yes?
so yeah.
Fair trade. I've been very helpful.
Ivan has been very helpful.
Alright. Then next time we'll do the ritual. Maybe we should rest though before we do the ritual, so we're like full guns blazing.
That's an option, yeah. You guys can decide for sure what you guys want to do next session, which will be
2 weeks from now.
on the 27th, assuming everybody can make it here for that.
I believe so.
Yep.
All right. I think we got.
I'm very
probably-
happy about not activating the Demi Lich.
Yeah. Not activating it yet.
Yeah, sure. You do the ritual and it's like, who the fuck is
Who the
all that stuff?
I think that could happen.
So we gotta get ready to go swimming.
And like I said, you need plane shift or the spell nightmare.
Yeah, we
I
definitely
believe.
need to rest because I don't have plane shift today.
Yeah, I know Pilbo can cast plane shift at least, and I think Rosalina can too.
Yeah, I have it now. Once she learned that the ray that hit her could have plane shifted her, she's like, oh no, no, no.
I need to learn how to do that.
We're not gonna allow
Get back.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys destroy this Abyssium reactor and then go back and find that ghost, he could prismatic spray you guys out of this dimension. And you guys haven't dealt with that ghost, so I mean,
That's true.
if you guys go back there, you might run into him again.
Oh man. Yikes.
I also want him to be one of the people at this magic school that is headmastered by the Demi Lich.
Oh, the ghost.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's one of the pitches I was gonna throw out for like the next campaign because it's probably gonna be a homebrew game that I'm gonna run after this
Yeah.
AP.
But let's have it be like a dark magic school, not necessarily an evil one, but a dark magic.
Yeah.
Like none of this pussy magic stuff. I want the real.
It's one of the ones I was looking at was that. Another one I was looking at was like basically a campaign where you deal with Pedriarch as the main villain, like or I guess the other option with that is you're like, we want to help Pedriarch play like an evil campaign. Although Pedriarch, strictly speaking, isn't evil, but
I wouldn't mind playing like a
He's
chaotic
just crazy.
he's just
whatever game with
crazy.
Patriarch. That'd be fun.
But yeah, that was another one I was.
Everybody be some kind of arcane caster for magic school.
Yeah, for Magic School,
From
it
the
would that's
Arcane.
that's what you would have to be. You'd have to be that would be one of the rules on his
Arcane
I'm gonna be a
caster.
Sork, and I'm gonna be like a total snob because it's in my bloodline.
Sure.
Yeah.
What was her name in Neverwinter? I'm gonna be her.
Oh,
Kara
I know who you're talking about.
Kara. Is it Kara?
Cora. I don't
Cora.
remember. I think it's Cora.
So yeah,
Legend of Korra?
I'll be like her.
There's a sorceress in Neverwinter Nights 2 who she gets kicked out, expelled
Kicked out of school.
from
Yeah.
from wizard school or whatever because she's a sorceress anyway, but
If you want to be the jock, you can be a blood rager.
and there's this wizard named Sand who is my favorite character. I like
yeah, a
both
little
of them, but
arrogant.
Sand is like my favorite. Yeah, he's also your lawyer.
Yeah.
Fun fact there: when you get put on trial later in the game,
Weird.
he ends up representing you as your lawyer. But and he runs a magic item store, and he's an elf who's like 100 something years old or whatever.
We need
but
more games
but,
like that. Seriously.
in at the end of the game, there's like one of those things where it's like loyalty check for like all your companions, and like you can convince all of them basically if you did all their quests and were like nice to everybody, they'll all stick with you except no matter what, either Cora or either Cora or Sand betrays you. It's one or the other. Whichever one stays with you, the other one will always betray you. Like they're not allowed to both be your ally.
You can't
for that
have them
fight.
both.
So
Well, essentially because they're the same thing, right? They're both wizards. No,
wizard and a sorcerer.
She's a sork. Oh.
Yeah, they're both arcane casters, but like they hate each other, and it's hilarious. But
yeah, they do.
anyway, yeah, I like Neverwinter Nights too. I didn't like the base game as much as Mask of the Betrayer, but it was pretty good still.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
All right.
Yep,
Good night,
everybody.
Bye.
Take care. It was fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
I love having nostalgic moments, and half the people are like, huh?
Yeah.